track and heading on to the field. It's senior night at Guntersville High School. Our first senior to be recognized is number 3, Trayvon Avery. Trayvon is escorted by Angela Dawson, Butch Looney, and Jared Looney. Trayvon has played varsity football for 4 years. Number 3, Trayvon Avery. Our next senior, number 5, Julian Jordan. Julian is escorted tonight by Miranda Jordan, Lawrence Baker, and Kathy Baker. Julian has played varsity football for 4 years. Give it up for senior number 5, Julian Jordan. Number 6, Tyler Thomas. Tyler is escorted tonight by Carrie and Ryan Thomas. Tyler's played varsity football for 4 years. How about a nice round of applause for our senior number 6, Tyler Thomas. Number 7, Cam Gentle. Cam is escorted by Chrissy and Kevin Gentle. Cam has played varsity football for 4 years. Another round of applause for senior number 7, Cam Gentle. Number 8, Gus Harris. Gus is escorted by Wynn and PJ Harris. He has played football, varsity football, for 4 years. How about a nice round of applause for number 8, Gus Harris. Number 9, Cam Logan. Cam is escorted by Erica Brackett and Tripp Logan. Cam has played varsity football for 4 years. How about another big round of applause for senior number 9, Cam Logan. Number 20, E. Nelson Delva. E. Nelson is escorted by Alonda and Justin Delva. E. Nelson has played varsity football for 4 years. How about a nice round of applause for number 20, E. Nelson Delva. Number 27, Braden Holzenbach. Braden is escorted by Belinda Strickland, Jimmy Holzenbach, Kelly Strickland, and Tracy Holzenbach. Braden has played varsity football for 4 years. How about another round of applause for number 27, Braden Holzenbach. Number 28, Slade Moore. Tonight, Slade is escorted by Joanna and Michael Moore. Slade has played varsity football at Guntersville for 1 year. How about a nice round of applause for senior number 28, Slade Moore. Number 32, Cole Atkinson. Cole is escorted by Heather and Daniel Atkinson. He has played varsity football for 4 years. One more round of applause for number 32, senior Cole Atkinson. Number 33, Avery Clifton. Avery is escorted by Kendra and Billy Clifton. He has played varsity football for 4 years. Another round of applause for number 33, our linebacker, Avery Clifton. Number 41, Luke Johnson. Luke is escorted by Courtney and Ryan Johnson. He has played varsity football for 4 years. Let's give it up a nice round of applause for number 41, Luke Johnson. Number 53, Dalton Wilkerson. Dalton is escorted by Jessica Huddleston and Jared Wilkerson. He's played varsity football for 4 years. A nice round of applause for number 53, Dalton Wilkerson. Number 77, Thatcher Martin. Thatcher is escorted by Charity and Scott Martin. Played varsity football for 4 years. How about a nice round of applause for number 77, Thatcher Martin. Number 55, Morgan McCauley. Morgan is escorted by Amy and Shannon McCauley. Morgan has played varsity football for 4 years as well. Number 55, a nice round of applause, Morgan McCauley. Number 87, Sam Franks. Sam is escorted tonight by Amy and Freddie Collins. He's played varsity football for 1 year. A nice round of applause for number 87, Sam Franks. Let's give a nice round of applause to all of our senior football players and their escorts tonight. And now the award-winning Crimson Guard Band seniors, beginning with Caitlin Cavender. Caitlin is escorted by Dixie and Richard Cavender. Caitlin has been a part of the band for 5 years. One more round of applause for Caitlin Cavender. Mia Corona. Mia is escorted by Paula Zavala and Christian Corona. Mia's been in the band 2 years. How about a nice round of applause for Mia Corona? Shelby Fawcett. Shelby is escorted tonight by Joanne Fawcett. She's been a part of the band for 4 years. Nice round of applause for Miss Shelby Fawcett. Brianna Lawhead. Escorted tonight by Amanda Ferris, Eric Ferris, Scott Lawhead, and Tara Lawhead. Been in the band for 5 years. How about a nice round of applause for Brianna Lawhead. Julia Long. Julia is escorted by Courtney and Jay Long. Julia's been in the band for 1 year. Nice round of applause for Miss Julia Long. Briley Mason. Briley is escorted by Melissa and Eric Mason. She's been a part of the band for 2 years. One more round of applause for Miss Briley Mason. Latea Moore. Latea is escorted by Lindsay Moore. Latea has been a part of the band for 4 years. Another round of applause for Latea Moore. Landon Morrison. Landon is escorted by Sarah Carr, Robert Harris, Chris Morrison, and Courtney Morrison. Landon has been a part of the band for a total of 5 years. How about a nice round of applause for Landon Morrison? Emily Morris, escorted by Sia and Michael Morris, a part of the band for 5 years. A nice round of applause for Emily Morris. Anna Reyes, escorted by Emilia Diaz and Jose Martin Reyes, a part of the band for 5 years. Give it up for Anna Reyes. Michaela Desiree Ritchie, escorted by Jamila Ritchie, a part of the band for 7 years. How about one more round of applause for Michaela Desiree Ritchie. Caroline Smith. Caroline is the daughter of Albert and Amanda Smith, escorted by Amanda. Caroline's been a part of the band for 5 years. A nice round of applause for Miss Caroline Smith. Chloe Stewart. Chloe is escorted by her grandmother, Margaret Walker. Chloe has been a part of the band for 5 years. Chloe Stewart, one more round of applause. Jake York. Escorted tonight by Mark York. He's been in the band for 4 years. How about a nice round of applause for Mr. Jake York? Addison Sarah Jane. Escorted by Andrea Saint and Daryl Culberson. Addison Sarah Jane has been a part of the band for 5 years. How about a nice round of applause for Addison Sarah Jane? Let's give a big round of applause for all of our band members and their escorts tonight. And now our senior cheerleaders, Miss Hannah Lane. Hannah tonight is escorted by her parents, Holly and Chris Lane. Hannah's been involved with cheer for 6 years. Ladies and gentlemen, Hannah Lane. Hayden Bell Morrow. Hayden Bell is escorted by Brooke and Seth Morrow. Hayden Bell has been involved in cheer for 5 years. Give it up for senior cheerleader and homecoming queen herself, Hayden Bell Morrow. Macy Smith.
What's up, Joseph?
Macy is escorted by Claudia and Matt Smith, involved with cheer for 5 years. Ladies and gentlemen, Macy Smith. Mally Long. Mally is escorted tonight by Jordana and Wes Long. She's been involved in cheer for 4 years. Ladies and gentlemen, Mally Long. Molly Clay. Escorted tonight by Wendy and Chris Clay. Molly's been involved in cheer for 6 years. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Molly Clay. Ella Sampson. Also known as Wiley. Ella is escorted tonight by Jamie Dean. She's been involved in cheer for 4 years. Give it up for the one that makes Wiley come alive, Ella Sampson. How about a nice round of applause for all of our senior cheerleaders and their escorts tonight. And one big round of applause for our 36 total seniors. A great senior night at Guntersville High School. Congratulations.
Hey folks, Mark Brickey, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Guntersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Some days you've got big things to care about. Like that. And that. Luckily, the Whirlpool Smart Range automatically updates itself with features like Air Fry. So you can worry less about keeping up with the latest tech and care more about keeping up with the latest trends. Say cheese. Everyday care, Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bond's Appliance on Gunter Avenue in Guntersville.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
That'll be a big
one. I mean, looking at it, coming out of the number 3 hole may be a better pathway than coming out of the number 1 hole.
That's kind of what I thought, Doc.
Yeah.
I thought it really doesn't matter because it's 3's actually a better bracket, I thought.
You're going to have to play football regardless.
Oh, sure.
Oh, sure. Well, this is senior night, too, for Guntersville, so all the seniors are the captains tonight. And let's go out to Doc now for the coin toss.
Tonight for Guntersville, number 27, Braden Holstenbach. Number 32, Cole Atkinson. Number 3, Trey Von Avery. And number 33,
teammates. Don't
Avery
push up on
Whitman.
opposing teammates, okay? All right? Good captain, you get to this, you get the call. Let's go call. Head, he's going to drop it on refield. He's going to defer and finish score.
Well, what do we have, Doc? I had a hard time hearing it.
They won the toss, and they're deferred to the second half, so we're going to get the ball first,
Okay.
which we probably would have done to begin with anyway.
Well, that's right.
It's a good night for football. The field is a little bit slick, so you may see some slipping and sliding out here. We just have to wait and see how they do.
Yeah, so right now it's 67 degrees and cloudy, but a good, can't complain about a temperature on November 1st, Doc.
No, but this field is mighty wet, I'll just tell you.
Yeah.
It looks like they did a little overseeding, too, so that young grass usually a little slicker, especially after we've had rain all morning, so that could play a part tonight.
Yeah. Looking at some other games tonight, Boaz goes down to Blount County to play Aniana. Arab is at Priceville. West Point is at Brewer. Geraldine goes to Douglas. North Jackson's at DAR. And Sardis, Asbury, and Brindley Mountain, their seasons are officially over. Jeff, one thing I was looking at, and it didn't take me long to do, but to show you how competitive 5A Region 8 is, I went and looked at every classification, every region in the state, and if we go on the road next week, we will be the only team in the state to go on the road with 1 loss.
9-1 record.
We would be the only one.
Well,
Yep.
and not only that, I was looking at the power ratings. Our region is actually, now I hadn't looked this week, a highest rated region, so that tells you how good our region is also.
Very competitive, because I tell you what, Boaz, I really think they could make some noise in the playoffs.
Well,
They're playing real good ball now.
They beat us and beat Arab back-to-back weeks, so you got to hand it to Boaz.
Yep. So it'll be fun in the playoffs start next week, and whether we're here at Chorley or down at Leeds, we'll bring it to you here on WTWX 95.9 as both teams now make their way to the field, as Gunners will be in their home reds with white pants, red headgear with a white G, and Albert will be in their road whites with the black helmets. And we're about set here for the 110th meeting between Albertville and Guntersville, a series here lately that has been dominated by the Caps. And as Doc mentioned earlier, Albertville will kick, so we'll see if we can get off to a quick start.
Well, this is one of those games, we're a prohibitive favorite, but you've got playoffs coming up next week, so you want to keep your routine, keep your groove, play hard. Hopefully we'll see a lot of subs in the second half, but you need to focus. Try to get to work on any mistakes. The penalties, let's be penalty-free, just play solid football.
Because if you remember
heading into the playoffs.
That's right. And, Jeff, if you remember in the Boaz game and even first half of Douglas game, we just didn't seem to have that focus and too many penalties.
No, a little bit sloppy, even that first drive in the Douglas game, but we straightened up after that. I thought we played pretty good ball.
And then dominated. All right, we're underway. A little bit of a pooch kick taken at the 34-yard line. out over the 40 is Camp Green, so I don't know if that was intentional or not, but good field position for the Cats.
Well, they may have not wanted to kick it to number 5.
5 or 20.
Yeah, that guy can scoot. I don't know if you've seen him this year. But
I bet they've seen a little bit of film on him.
They probably saw that on the film. Said that guy's pretty dang fast.
Speaking of him, they are both out there. Delva and Julian Jordan both out there. 2 D1 commits. Quarterback number 11, Street Smith. Street under center. Fumbles a snap. Oh, my goodness. Get it back. That'll be a loss of a couple. And, you don't see Street under center much.
No, you don't. And luckily, Delva fell on that ball quickly for us.
That could have been an early disaster.
And like Doc said, that field, it's been a very muggy day, so there's probably still some dew on that field from all the rain this morning.
Yeah.
So that could play.
It probably hurts us a lot more, too, with our running game.
With the speed, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that ball is wet already. So.
Yeah. I'm sure it's going to neutralize the speed somewhat. So with the fumble, it's 2nd and 12 back at the 39-yard line. Now Street moves to the gun. He takes a snap. He'll hand it off to Julian.
And he slipped.
Just like that, yeah,
He
first
slipped
play.
right at the line of scrimmage, I believe.
Yep, picked up a yard back to the 40. So right away, the Cats are in a 3rd and long at 3rd and 11.
Yeah, not the start you wanted.
Nope. 3rd and 11. Street in the gun. He'll roll out to the right. He passes it, and it
That may have been intercepted.
Was it intercepted? And it was.
That was a great play by their defensive back.
Picked off at the 47-yard line by the Aggies. So just like that, an early turnover, and when you're a prohibitive underdog, you need to win the turnover battle.
That was number 3, Cooper Scott, on the interception for the Aggies.
Cooper Scott, okay.
So now Albertville has the ball in Guntersville territory, 1st and 10 at the 47.
That was actually a great play on Cooper Scott's part then. He read that perfectly and made a break right on the ball when he threw that. So good coverage by Albertville on that.
So the Aggies with their first offensive possession. And let's see, not a whole lot. Well, I said not a whole lot, but
keeps running hard, though.
Yep.
That was the quarterback, I believe.
They rotate quarterbacks quite often, and that was actually a running back out of the Wildcat, Sarant, number 17. The Aggies will play a lot of different players. Actually, their last 2 quarterbacks have been recently in concussion protocol. So number 17, that's a quarterback. I'm actually showing him as a running back, so I don't know if he is actually quarterbacked any this year or not.
Actually, a very good run because we hit him in the backfield, and he still gets 4 yards out of it.
Yep, up to the 43-yard line. 2nd and manageable for the Aggies.
Uh-oh.
Yep, there's a bobble. Boy, he just got on it. I think that's that wet ball again, Jeff.
Yeah.
Boy, he didn't know where it was for a second.
Yeah, if you notice to the field, I think they've overseeded. If they put rye on there, that stuff is very slick when it gets damp. And like I said, with that dew, that ball, it gets wet in a hurry when you're putting it down, snapping it from the turf. So definitely going to be an effect tonight on the game.
So now they make a change at quarterback, and now in the game is number 12, Carlos Cabarhal. He's a freshman. And he's going to decide to air it out, and it's over the head of Cooper Scott. Incomplete. Boy, he aired that one out.
Cam Gentle was step for step with him. Had him well covered the whole way on there. So he had just as good a shot. That ball really wasn't catchable, kind of thrown out of bounds on the sideline.
So after the Guntersville turnover, no harm done as Albertville will be 3 and out, and they will have to punt. And it looks like the punter is number 3 for the Aggies, Cooper Scott. So let's see if the Cats can get on track here this next possession. We're just underway, 9:16 to go in the first. We're scoreless. The punter is number 10, Hunter Smith.
About
on the
blocked that.
board.
Boy, he got a roll.
Scott's in there. Boy, he did get a roll. Cooper Scott got a roll down to the 14. So kind of an ugly punt, but it was a very effective roll. So the Cats have it at their own 14. And let's see if their second offensive possession is hopefully better than the first one was.
Yeah, a little disjointed. Maybe getting used to that slick ball and the slick field, but a couple of early mistakes from the Wildcats on that first series.
Yeah. And come playoff time, you know, this is some kinks you got to have worked out for the playoffs. Street under gun again, or excuse me, under center, and he keeps it himself.
And that looked
and
like a miscommunication on that play.
Goes across the 15 to the 16.
It almost looked like he was going to go to hand off and nobody was there.
Yeah, I think there was a little mix-up on that one.
He got out to the 16. They'll give him 2 yards, so it'll be 2nd and 8. So, yeah, so far not exactly the start you want. With 8:35 to go in the first. 2nd down and 8. Street in the gun. Single wideouts out to both sides. He'll hand it off to Julian Jordan.
He's hit immediately by 75.
Yep.
Christian Ramirez, big 275-pound junior from Albertville, two-way starter.
No gain on that play.
Third down and 9 yards.
So once again, the Cats find themselves in a 3rd and long at their own 15.
A little slow start for the Cats tonight.
Yeah, you look, they're stacked the whole box, and they don't have a safety back.
Yeah, no.
Nope.
That's where we need to take advantage here. A little slip screen there to Dadrian Waller, but not a whole lot there. He got maybe a yard to the 21.
Yeah, Laughlin, the defensive end, caught him before he could get to that first down marker, so that's going to leave them short.
Yep. It's going to be 4th and about 3, so Manganeris will come on for his first punt of the evening.
Brandon Manganeris.
And, you know, as I mentioned earlier, Jeff, the Aggies this year, for the most part, have played very competitive first halves.
Oh, yeah. You talked about that. It was against Clemens. It was tied up there for a good while.
Boy, what a punt by Brandon, taken by Hunter Smith at the 38. Boy, no penalty.
Where's the block in the back?
He just punched him.
What?
They're still going at it.
And no referee is looking at it.
Well, he blocked him in the back on the way down first, obvious, and the ref was over there laying on the ground.
I was going to say,
he slipped.
He slipped.
Yeah, the ref slipped down over there and didn't see it. Very obvious block in the back.
So with it all said and done, Albertville will have it again in Guntersville territory, 1st and 10 at the Cat 48 after a very bizarre punt return there. So this is now Albertville's second offense.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger. Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company.
Communities that have an independent bank located in them do far better economically than those that don't. I think that we have been able to really make a difference.
20 years that I've been here, the most rewarding thing is just to see the impact that we've had in our communities and for our customers.
Marshall County Gas is a proud supporter of this Community Channel broadcast. Remember, gas does it better naturally. First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
The possession. And I believe that's Sarant back in the game. It is, and no pickup there.
Chess Johnson was there to meet him at the backfield. He may have lost a yard on that one.
Yep. So no gain on the play. As Sarant goes to the sideline. I think we might have musical people in at quarterback today, Jeff.
Yeah.
As he
Albertville, they're using that game clock too.
Oh,
not
yeah.
getting in a hurry.
Now,
A common theme we've seen this year on people playing us.
now in is number 7, Jordan Laredo at quarterback. And he will take it himself kind of by the Wildcat, and nothing there. And, you know, I mentioned earlier that they only average 7 points a game, so the Aggies are a little offensively challenged, to say the least. And looks like right now they're just trying a little bit of everything.
Yeah, a lot of
different
Wildcat,
people.
and
Yeah.
that was Clifton and Chess Johnson. Met him on the backfield there again, no gain.
So no gain again. It'll be 3rd and 10. Not exactly the prettiest quarter of football you've ever seen in your life.
Kind of a little sloppy
Yep.
both sides here.
Well, 5:45 to go in the first. 3rd and 10 for the Aggies. That'll be Serrano again, and once again, no gain at all. It'll be 4th and 10. Excuse me, that's Laredo.
Swallowed up there.
So it looks like it'll be now the second 3 and out for the Aggies, and they'll punt. Would like to mention our first quarter sponsors tonight: Robert Adderholt for Congress, Carson Ray and the team at Lake Guntersville Insurance, Citizens Bank, Marshall County Gas District, Bob Moore and his team at Guntersville Chick-fil-A, First Methodist Church of Guntersville, Bubba's 2 Menswear, Crawl Mama Seafood, and Whitaker Towing. Thank you for your support all year of Wildcat football. And there's Cooper Scott with his second punt. Nice punt, taken at the 17-yard line. And Lenore is down at about the 23, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Cats.
Good open field tackle by Hunter Smith of Albertville on Lenore there. Kept him from getting a big gain out of it. Kind of just 3 and out.
Each way.
3 and out, and let's punt it. You know, but we hadn't had rain in, we probably
all
hadn't-
month, I don't think.
Since the season started, maybe this.
Very little, yeah.
Slick ball.
Officially, we had more rain last night than we've had in a month.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you, there's standing water down here on the sideline.
Yeah, so the guys, they really hadn't played in any water this year.
You're right.
So it's a little unusual for us.
Julian with a
There he
handoff.
is. There he is.
It breaks loose. That could be it. He's got one to beat. Oh, and he's drugged down at the 30-yard line. That's what we needed to jumpstart us. Julian Jordan over the right side. 1st and 10 Cats at the Aggie 29-yard line.
Good job there. That was a little misdirection play. Handed it to Julian off that right side. Boy, and that speed kicks in. Good job by the Albertville player to save a touchdown there. Now we've got
Well, we had somebody that fell over the line of scrimmage.
I don't know if they were set or what.
Yeah, I
so
don't.
No flag. I
was going to say, I don't see a flag.
I don't think they were set yet. Yeah.
They are going to call it against us, so now it'll be a 1st and 15 at the 34. Well,
you don't see
That was
Julian
kind of
get tracked
bizarre.
down much like that.
Guys, there's no penalty.
Well, okay.
No penalty.
Okay, no penalty then.
Well, I thought they weren't set when the guy fell. He actually fell out of his stance, but apparently they weren't set, so it's no penalty.
No harm, no foul. So 1st and 10 from the Aggie 29, as this 300-plus Aggie band does every time you're on their side of the field. They're going to play as loud as they can. And here's Street on the bootleg, 25, 20, and it'll be a nice run by Street it'll be a 1st down.
That was more miscommunication there.
Yeah, it still looked like a busted play. He just takes it and runs around this left side, but gets a big gain out of it.
Be at the 17-yard line, so it'll be another Cat 1st down. 3:55 left in the first. Hand off to Julian, and maybe a yard at the most there.
Good job there by Laughlin, the defensive end for Albertville. Wrapped him up right at the line. No gain.
Second down for the Cats. Cats hurry to the line of scrimmage. Street takes a snap, looking for Dadrian. He's got him inside the 10, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds at the 8.
Yeah, quick throw.
Close to another first down.
Just that quick throw out to Dadrian, let him make a move.
Third and 1.
Big gain for the Cats.
They hurry up to the line of scrimmage again. 3rd and 1. Street takes a snap and flag, and we're going to go from a 3rd and 1 to a 3rd and 6 on the false start. Boy,
well, the offense
gets you every time.
It just seems like they have to have the first quarter just to warm up and get in sync sometimes, I think.
It's the way it was last week against Douglas in the first quarter.
Pretty much the same way, yeah.
Because the end of the quarter, I think last week was like 7-0.
Yeah,
end of the first.
They're going to have to bear down. The playoffs coming. You can't do that next week.
That's right. New season starts next week. Street under center. Hands it to Julian. He bounces to the outside. Good block on the edge. And it'll be a...
Got it.
Did he get in? Touchdown. 13 yards out. Julian Jordan just got over the plane of the goal line, and the Cats lead it 6-0.
Yeah, that... Julian's got the best speed we've seen in a while, and it's hard to defend that speed. There's not a lot you can do.
Would like to mention later on in the game, we'll have the electric board of Guntersville power play of the game and the McDonald's of Guntersville offensive and defensive players of the game. We'll do that in the 4th quarter tonight. Now Manganeris out of the hold of Street Smith, snap of Archer Smith to attempt the extra point. And it's up, and it is good. 3:07 to go in the first. Cats strike first and lead it 7-0. This is Guntersville High School Wildcat football.
Shane Vandegrift and the Lake Guntersville Real Estate Team are proud supporters of the Guntersville City Schools and Wildcat Athletics. They encourage you to get out and support your local sports. If you're thinking of buying or selling a home, the best call you can make is Lake Guntersville Real Estate at 256-582-0112. Visit their informative website, shanev.com. They're your source for real estate in the Lake Guntersville area. They'll support you through the entire process, just like they support the Wildcats. The physicians and staff at Lakeside Clinic in Guntersville are proud supporters of our local schools and athletic teams. Lakeside Clinic in Guntersville, proudly physician-owned and operated.
For over 50 years, the team of former Wildcats and lawyers at Beard & Beard have been proud supporters of the sports and academics of the Guntersville City Schools. We wish our local schools the best of luck and encourage fans to support their teams.
Hi, this is Paul Harris with State Farm in Guntersville, your local State Farm agent. I am a proud Guntersville alumni and Wildcat athletic supporter. Please give us a call at 256-582-3250 or come by and see us at 1246 Gunter Avenue across from the gas board for all your insurance needs. We are here to help life go right. Best of luck and go Wildcats.
Steve and Marilyn Murphy invite you to visit Harrelson Drugs. In addition to being your trusted healthcare resource, Harrelson carries a great selection of gifts and collectibles. You'll find aisles of the most popular names and brands suitable for any occasion. They're also your source for customized invitations and printing. You'll always find an all-occasion card to say exactly what you feel. Harrelson's also carries convenience groceries from the shelf and from the cooler. Harrelson Drugs on the corner of Olbrich and Patterson in Guntersville.
Drive in 6 plays.
Back here to action after the Wildcat touchdown. The Cats lead at 7-0. Manganeris to kick off. Kick will be taken at the 5-yard line. And that's Hunter Smith over the 30 for the Aggies. And it'll be right at the 30, or it'll be 1st and 10 Aggies. And this is Albertville's 3rd possession. So far they have had 2 3-and-outs. They're actually going to mark the ball at the 32-yard line. 1st and 10. The interesting thing here will be who comes out at quarterback for the Aggies. I think they've used 3 or 4 so far.
Yeah, I tell you, if you're not very physical, that 7A schedule, that will really beat you up. And
Yep.
I'm sure it's taking a toll on them this year.
Number 12, Carvalhal's out there in the gun. And he throws it, and it is incomplete.
Goes incomplete. It's going to bring up the second down and 10 yards to go.
Yeah, I think he kind of overthrew his man there in the middle he was trying to go to.
So it'll be second down and 10.
Well defended by the Cats. He did have his man open over here on the sideline.
Second and 10. Back to pass. And, almost had his receiver, but good play there to knock it loose.
Yeah, I think Holson back on the coverage, and another Cat came in there and really hammered him. Is that Thomas maybe?
I was thinking number 12 was a different name for Albertville. I was looking at maybe something old or whatever. It's actually the starting quarterback from early in the year, C.J. Zuniga at quarterback. I thought that number was familiar.
Oh, what a tackle.
Boy, what a tackle. That's a Nelson over there on the tackle.
Great open field tackle.
And it'll be 4th and 11 for the Aggies, and they will have to punt again, yet another Albertville 3 and out.
You know, if you hadn't seen Delma, I don't know if he's not as good on defense as he is on offense. And if he goes wherever he goes to school, he could play the defensive. I think he can play defensive side of the ball.
At West Point, he very well could.
Yeah, because he's a heck of a defensive player, too. He's just a great all-around player.
So now Cooper Scott on the punt for his 3rd time here in the first quarter with just over 2 minutes to go in it. Last one, he got a roll. There's another one of those line drives. That wet ball, I just let it go.
Gosh,
and another good
25
roll.
25 yards off the roll.
Yep, it'll be dead at about the 24-yard line. Will be 1st and 10 Cats with 1:56 to go in the first. Let's see, some scoring update. Nothing from Boaz Aniana. Into the first already. Douglas leads Geraldine 7-0. Even though it's 3A against 5A, that might be a little bit of a surprise down there. Geraldine down early at Douglas.
Yeah, Geraldine actually beat Boaz this year.
They did.
Too, didn't they?
Yeah, I went to that game. That was during our off week. Beat them pretty bad, too, at Geraldine. 1st and 10. Street hands it off to the up back Delva. And a Nelson over the 25 to about the 26.
Just right up the gut there.
Yep.
He slipped all the way through that hole.
know.
Yeah.
You know, we're going under center tonight a lot more than we have all year.
We never do, Doc.
No,
I wonder if it's because of the wet ball, maybe.
I don't know whether it's that or if their defense, you know, they're not running the safety at all and just loading the box.
No.
I don't know whether we figure we get the handoff quicker or what.
2nd down and 6. Street hands it off again.
Good hard run off that left side.
And Delva again. And it'll be 3rd and manageable.
No, I think
he got it. Yep, he got just enough for the first. So at the 33-yard line, another 1st down for the Cats. Move the chains as they hurry to the line of scrimmage. Get a dry ball out there. There's another handoff to a Nelson. He goes over the right side, bounces to the outside, and he's thrown out of bounds there at about the 41-yard line. Good pickup on 1st down.
Sweep around that right side, and he's close to the 1st down marker, I believe.
Going to be a couple yards short, I believe. So we're now under a minute to go in the first. Cats lead at 7-0. 2nd and a long one. Street in the gun.
Oh.
And there's that Heights way he slipped down.
Turf monster got it.
Yep. So we now go from a 2nd and 1 to a 3rd and 9 as he goes down at his own 34. So Doc mentioned how wet the field is, and we've seen it on both sides and an official.
A lot of slipping and sliding tonight. Yeah, it's gotten both team and the officials.
Official.
You're right, Greg.
Everybody's slipping and sliding tonight. Boy, that's a tough break there when you go, Jeff, from a 2nd and 1 to a 3rd and 9 and nobody touches you.
Well, you know, but like Doc said, they're playing their safeties up. Every man is within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage.
You're right.
Work on the passing game.
Yep, that's right. Speaking of that, Street hits Waller, 1st down. Boy, Dadrian could be Boy, he broke loose. Boy, he broke it. I think he's going to be gone. Touchdown. What a move by Dadrian to break a couple tackles. 61 yards from Street Smith to Dadrian Waller with 2 seconds on the clock.
Showing some great speed there, too, from Dadrian. We knew he's tall and had the leaping ability to go up and get those balls, showing some pretty good speed on that one. There's your early lead for the
power play.
Power play right there.
Yep.
Now we've had our ball boy slip down, so.
Doc, you be careful down there.
You better get you some cleats, Doc.
I'm going to plant my cleats in one spot and stay here all night.
Yeah. Put your loan cleats on at the halftime, Doc.
They're going to have to change cleats, I think.
Manganeris on to attempt the extra point with just 2 seconds left in the quarter. Kick is up, and it is good. Cats now lead at 14-0. We'll be back after these words. This is Guntersville High School Wildcat football.
Since 1943, the Municipal Utilities Board has been meeting utility needs of the citizens of Albertville and surrounding areas. From keeping your home comfortable to providing necessary expansions and supporting industrial and commercial growth, MUB provides the utilities you rely on in your everyday life. Electricity, water, wastewater, all at a reasonable cost. MUB is committed to providing reliable service today and resources tomorrow. MUB is proud to be a supporter of this community channel broadcast.
Back here to Chorbalee, Manganeris to kick off, and it just goes through for a touchback, just inside that pylon on the far side. So we'll have one play left here in the first quarter. What would you say Albertville's total yards are in this first quarter? A couple yards maybe with the 3 and outs?
Not a whole lot.
Not much.
I think they're negative.
They could be negative because last time when they punted it was 4th and 11.
Yeah, they had that, the bad snap that put them back, 15, yards. So
Yeah.
I think they're negative.
And they are a very young team, and, I mentioned earlier, they're averaging 7 points a game. They're just having a tough time putting points on the scoreboard. 1st and 10 at the 20. This will be the last snap of the quarter. Zuniga will hand it off, and once again, another no-gain play for the Aggies. That was Laredo over the right side, and that'll do it. We're at the end of one quarter here at Chorbalee with a score of Guntersville 14 and Albertville 0. After these words, we'll be back with second quarter action. This is Guntersville High School Wildcat football.
You'll like banking at People's Independent Bank and PIB Mortgage. Here, you'll receive a high level of personal service, a full array of accounts and services, a variety of mortgage loans, local loan decisions, and you will see active corporate citizenship throughout our footprint. Step up to true community banking at People's Independent Bank. www.pibonline.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340.
Quarter action. 2nd and 10 for the Aggies as they're now going from our right to our left. And Zuniga back to pass, and he's got his man for a nice pitch and catch there for a first down. That was to Hunter Smith.
Yeah, that was a good throw right in between a couple of Guntersville defenders, and had a good throw and good catch there.
And that's the Aggies' big playmaker, number 10, senior Hunter Smith.
Yeah, I've noticed him on defense. He's one of their better players, yeah.
First down for the Aggies to the 36. CJ back to pass again. Intercepted.
Cole?
Camp
16.
Camp Green. And he could have gotten more on it. And so far, the MVP of this game is the turf, the wet turf.
Oh, I'm telling you.
It's getting everybody. But like you said, Jeff, you made a good point. I can't remember a game that we've done
we have not
where it's
played
rained.
Where we've had
or even that day or the day.
The first game, you remember it was wet at Fort Payne when we got there.
Southside or Fort Payne, you're right.
Fort Payne.
Yeah.
And that was the only dampness I think we've played in all year.
And they've got the artificial turf. So that makes a bit of a difference when it's wet.
Guys, Mars Hill strikes first, 7-0.
Yeah, I've got somebody giving me some updates.
Oh, did you already call that?
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
Good job, though, Blake. Appreciate it. I like hearing that score. Boy, Street takes himself right up the gut. He might score. Oh, he's going to be and that's going to be a horse collar at the 1 yard line.
Yeah.
Boy, somebody can really get hurt there.
Yeah, that's going to be a half-yard penalty.
A half-yard major penalty. Yeah. So it'll be 1st and goal at about the 6-inch line now. Great run. Little quarterback read right up the gut by Street. And even though they hadn't made the official signal, that's got to be a horse collar on the Aggies on the tackle.
It looked like it.
Yeah.
I would assume.
Now we'll get the call from the head referee, and it is a personal foul, horse collar.
Yeah.
So it'll be a 1st and goal inside the 1. So the Cats get their first turnover with the interception by Camp Green, and now they're knocking on the door again as we're just underway in the second quarter. Street under center, and another whistle, and who was that?
I thought Albert was offside.
Did they jump?
Yeah.
Let's see, and you're right.
So
we'll just do it again, won't we?
Maybe
Now we're at the quarter
yard penalty, yeah.
Greg, I missed your update on that one, but Boaz is all over, 21-0 all over Aniana, and North Jackson 7 DAR 0.
Yeah, Aniana's graduate a lot. They're really struggling this year.
Yeah,
I figured Boaz would win big there.
They've had a tough year, I believe.
Yep. Well, let's try it again. 1st and goal from about the 1 or 2 inch line there. I think Street calls his own number, waiting for an official signal. Touchdown, Street Smith will officially call it from 1 yard out, and with 10:56 to go in the half, the Cats lead it 20-0. Well, this is more guys like we want to see.
Yeah. He's kind of getting going now.
So now Manganeris on to attempt the extra point. It would be his 3rd of the evening. As the Cats score after the turnover. Snaps good, holds good with a wet ball, and the kick is also good. 10:56 to go in the half. Cats lead at 21-0. This is Guntersville High School Wildcat football.
Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find Poplar smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family.
Congratulations to Buddy Bunch and his staff at Bunch Pharmacy as they were honored as the 2022 Health Mart National Pharmacy of the Year.
As the Electric Board of Guntersville, we want you to know that we are your partner in the community, and we hope our commitment, character, and integrity shine through every time you meet us as we empower our community to be the best it can be.
As the city of Guntersville continues to grow and prosper, your Guntersville Water Board keeps pace. For more information on the Guntersville Water Board, including fast and easy online bill payment, visit their informative website, gvillewater.com.
If you're looking for a rental home or apartment in the Guntersville area, call on Bonds Real Estate. Visit bondsrealestate.com to search their extensive list of available properties. Bonds Real Estate is another proud supporter of Guntersville Wildcat basketball.
Hello, this is Maury Yancey, President of the Lake Guntersville Chamber of Commerce. The Chamber of Commerce staff, board, and membership proudly cheer the Wildcats on to victory. When you shop local, you are supporting the future of our young people. The Lake Guntersville Chamber of Commerce, cheering on the Wildcats.
We know you're looking for a reliable vehicle.
Heading to work? Headed to play. Taking the grandkids to the beach.
Every vehicle comes with a warranty for the length of the contract.
And you get a Carfax with every purchase.
We make everything easy, from the application to the approval or to the payments.
We're not your ordinary buy here, pay here dealer.
Back here to Chorley, Banganeris to kick off after the touchdown. And once again, another kick by Brandon into the end zone for a touchback. Boy, it's getting a little rough out here, isn't it?
Getting a little chippy there.
I think Coach Reese is pointing that out to any official that will listen to him. So far, 2 have not listened to him. I think he'll try a 3rd one.
All right.
All right.
This is going to probably be a quarter-long tirade here.
Yeah, you're right there beside it, Doc. He's just going to anybody that'll listen, won't he?
I'm not getting the microphone too close.
Okay. FCC regulations. 1st and 10 after the touchback for the Aggies at the 20. They still have C.J. Zuniga at quarterback, and handoff and nothing there, maybe a yard.
Mason Bailey made him in a hole there. Good job, Mason Bailey, on that one.
That handoff was to number 17, Sarant.
Picked up 1 yard. Second down and 9 to go.
One of those linemen helping him out there.
Coach is still down here.
Still.
He's asking the referee whose job was to make that call. He said, Coach said, it's not mine.
He's probably like, don't yell at me. That's not my call. That's funny. Second down and 9. CJ in the gun for the Aggies. Now rolls to his right. Good downfield coverage, so he'll just tuck it and run and slip and slide for boy. Now on that one, you're going to call a late hit.
Yeah.
He did go into a slide. And
feet first, yeah.
Yep.
He was in a slide.
It's kind of hard to put the brakes on out here, especially when it's wet, but that will be a personal foul on the Cats.
He slid over 5 yards, I think. That tells you how slick it is out there.
Yeah, he really did.
As all the striped shirts huddle about it right now, and I'm sure if Coach Reese wasn't happy before, I don't think he'll be real happy here. But and it looked like our guy tried to go over top.
That's what I thought. He didn't really drill him or anything. I think he was just went over him.
Couldn't put on the brakes there with the wet grass, so with a personal foul, it'll move it all the way out to the 40. Well, it'll be 1st and 10 Albertville at their own 40 with 10 minutes to go in the first half tonight. And let's see, we have a timeout Guntersville, and we'll take it with them. This is Guntersville High School Wildcat football.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
If your parents and grandparents owned a Ford, odds are they bought theirs at Alexander Ford in Boaz. For over 50 years, Alexander Ford has been known as the Ford store in North Alabama. With some of the same faces you've grown to know and trust, we celebrate our past and are excited about our future. We still do business like we always have without hidden fees and high pressure. You can put your trust in us, just like your parents and grandparents did. Alexander Ford, your family Ford store.
Established in 1946, Kirkpatrick Concrete has a tradition of top quality products and service. They now have 11 North Alabama locations to meet this area's demand for quality ready-mix concrete. For your next project, your friends at Kirkpatrick Concrete are just down the road. First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
And I think we took the time. Coach Reese is still letting the white hat know about something here. So while he does that, I would like to mention on our McDonald's halftime show, Memories with Bill, it will feature a look back at the 100th Guntersville-Albertville game from 10 years ago in a segment that day featuring Bruce Wright and Bill Aaron. And I remember being at that game and the rain and all. I mean, it was blowing sideways and bad.
Yeah. I think they did that the day before the game. Is that right, Jeff? You were there.
No, we probably did that morning. That was an all-day thing up there that day.
Okay. Yeah, they had an all-day thing in their courtyard. There's a first down run there for the Aggies, pickup of 6 over the 46. Yeah, I remember going to that game, and I tried using my umbrella from the stands. That didn't last long at all.
Did your umbrella make it?
No, it didn't. I had to bury it. No, it was a casualty there.
Yeah, that was the windiest game I think I've ever seen.
Oh, I remember the rain was blowing straight across side.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah, horrendous weather.
Yep.
It was a cold day, and then that evening, boy, that storm came in.
And let's see, that was Jordan's what year?
Junior year.
Junior
I believe.
year.
Yeah.
I remember the Cats won 21-16.
Yep.
In a close game there on a very rainy night at what's known now as Vernon Wells Stadium. Second down, there's a handoff to Laredo looking for something, and no gain there, and it's going to be 3rd and 4 for the Aggies from the 47-yard line.
Tyler Thomas gets him tripped up out on that right edge.
I'd also like to mention here on WTWX, the Auburn Tiger Network, pregame tomorrow. Another one, boy, y'all like those breakfast ones, don't you? 8:30, kickoff at 11 is the Pavia-led Vanderbilt Commodores come to Jordan-Hare. And, boy, Vanderbilt is definitely the surprise team this year in the SEC. So Pavia's been Blake, he's been a state of Alabama killer, hadn't he, over the last year or so?
Yeah, we can't. He beat us from New Mexico State last year,
Yeah. So now he's coming back in that Vanderbilt uniform. Here we are, 3rd and 4. CJ back to pass and overthrows his receiver, number 2, Jacob Laughlin.
He actually he beat Freeze when he was still at Liberty, too, so he's 0-2 against him. He is not going to overlook this one, I guarantee you.
Yeah.
So pregame bright and early at 8:30. And that kickoff tomorrow is at 11:30 right here on WTWX. So 4th down for the Aggies. And it looks like they will punt again from their own 47.
Oh, and that Cooper Scott back to punt. He was the son of Chris Scott, who was a great punter at Guntersville. Y'all remember? Actually scholarshiped as a punter, as I recall.
He's done a good job getting the roll, and there we go again. That one goes dead at about the 8. He's hitting these line drive punts, and he's getting a very nice roll. So
got to note that was it said he had been injured out since week 2. This is first game back for him.
Oh, tonight is?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he's doing a good job punting tonight, that's for sure.
His father was an exceptional punter, so.
Would like to mention our second quarter sponsors tonight, the Laundry Basket Plus, Car Wash and Laundry Services, State Farm Agent Paul Harris, Southern Elite Realty, Guntersville Chamber of Commerce, McDonald's of Guntersville, Johnson & Hayes Physical Therapy, Harrelson Drugs, Marshall County Sheriff Phil Sims, and Beard & Beard Attorneys. On first down, and there's a nice run by Julian to about the 20. A little misdirection there, and it'll be just enough for a first down there. So the Cats get out of that hole with 8 minutes to go in the half. Once again, they hurry up to the line of scrimmage. Street in the gun, Julian beside him. Dadrian wide here to the near side, 2 wide to the far side, and Street will take it himself, and he'll be wrestled out of bounds at about the 25, 26-yard line.
Yeah, that was a call play that time. Street around this right side. Pretty good pickup for him.
It was. Pick up about 6 there.
About 6 yards. It's 2nd down and 4.
2nd and 4. Cats seem to be getting in a little bit more of a rhythm now. Now Street rolls to the far side. He'll air it out. He finds his receiver, Cam Logan. Cam turns on the speed. He could be gone. Oh, one person to catch him, and he tripped him up. But inside the red zone for the Cats to about the 15.
Yeah, you know, they're not playing a safety back, and if we get behind them,
forget it.
There's nobody there.
Yeah.
Well, we're man on man, and we got 6'4" and 6'5" receivers too. So
something that I feel like we should have been doing a lot more the whole year, really.
Now they have a little better size than some of them. They're 6 foot, 6 foot, and 5'11" across that backfield. So they've got pretty good size back there too. But our guys at 6'4" and 6'5", and they can leap too.
So the ball is marked just inside the 15 with 7:26 to go in the half. Clock running. Cats now taking their time a little bit getting to the line of scrimmage with a 21-0 lead. Street in the gun. Hands it to Julian, and he goes inside, untouched, touchdown, Wildcats. From 14 yards out, Julian Jordan. And it's now 27-0 with 7:05 to go in the half. Well, that about looked too easy there, didn't it?
Yeah, Julian with some big runs already tonight, hasn't it, Blake?
Yes, he's
probably approaching
100. Oh, and I should have said he only needed like 20 yards to break 1,000 this evening, so he did that in the first quarter. Congrats, Julian.
Didn't know that. Congrats to Julian.
And I'll have to look, but E. Nelson's right behind him.
Yeah, Yeah, they've been pretty even on their carries this year, actually.
Dual 1,000-yard rushers.
You don't see that too often.
I haven't seen that a long time.
Manganeris' extra point is good. 7:05 to go in the half. Cats lead it 28-0. This is Guntersville High School Wildcat football.
Hey folks, Mark Brickey, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Guntersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Some days, you've got big things to care about. Like that. And that. Luckily, the Whirlpool Smart Range automatically updates itself with features like air fry. So you can worry less about keeping up with the latest tech and care more about keeping up with the latest trends. Say cheese. Everyday care, Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bond's Appliance on Gunter Avenue in Guntersville.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
High school, Manganeris to kick off. After the fourth touchdown for the Cats, Hunter Smith will take it at his 1. Dangerous kick returner over the 20, 25, and run out of bounds at about the 27-yard line. Will be 1st and 10 Aggies.
Camp Green on the tackle there, forcing him out of bounds.
So let's see if the Aggies can get something going here. One thing I would like to mention, about 3 weeks away or so, Guntersville Wildcat basketball will be back on the hardwood as the first home game is against Sparkman on November 21st.
Well, I'll tell you, Greg, honestly, I hope we're missing a few starters.
Starters for them?
Yeah,
that usually happens about every year. Like last year when we went to the semis,
Yep.
Basketball had to play their first 5-6 games with mostly JV playing, really.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to another season of Wildcat basketball. We'll bring you a lot of the home games here on WTWX. C.J. Zuniga back to pass, and nice throw and catch there.
Got him on a
Des
slant there, a little deep inside slant.
Just enough for a first. He's got a good arm.
He put the ball on the money there. That was an impressive throw.
And the player who just caught that, he's actually quarterbacked some this year. So a nice little pitch and catch there for an Aggie first down to the 37-yard line. Albertville taking their time. First down. CJ in the gun. Now he goes a little cross up there. He was looking for number 13 again, Revolt.
Probably lucky he didn't get that one picked there. We had a couple of guys back there with a shot at it.
So it'll be 2nd and 10. With 6:27 to go in the first half. I'd also like to mention, after we sign off tonight on the AP and Kelly As We See It show, there will be guests from the Gainesville Sun previewing the cocktail party, Florida and Georgia, along with other SEC games. CJ back to pass, looking, and that one he just ends up throwing it away. He had Hunter Smith over there, but also good coverage.
Yeah, Cam General had it pretty well covered over there.
So now it'll be 3rd and 10 for the Aggies, with 6:20 to go in the first half. And the last update I still have, Jeff, from Mars Hill in the second quarter, still 7-0.
Going a pretty tight game.
Tight game there, yep. 3rd and 10. 2 Aggies wide out here to the near side, and also Two to the far side. CJ in the gun. He goes back to pass on 3rd and 10, and he's going to be wrestled down.
Number 6,
Tyler Thomas going to get the sack on that one.
And the Aggies will have to punt again after the sack by Tyler. So we're now under 6 minutes to go in the half as Jack Lenore goes back to his own 35-yard line. Be yet another punt by number 3, Cooper Scott. We'll see if he can get another one of these line drive punts with about a 20-yard roll on it. That one's got a little more projection. Lenore takes it. Boy, dangerous there, but he juggled it over the 45, midfield, and he'll go out of bounds at about the 47.
Good return that time, though.
To me, though, I held my breath a little bit when he tried to catch it with that wet ball there.
Yeah, because it was another one of those line drive punts, a low driving punt. And I thought, ooh, but he probably saved us about 30 yards by taking that ball.
You know, that punt's not getting 3 feet over their head.
No, it's a low driving punt for sure.
I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't kick it into somebody.
Yeah, watch out below.
Yeah.
Good field position, though, for the Cats with 5:30 to go in the half. 1st and 10 from the Aggie 46, leading 28-0. Street back under center again. To the up back, Delva.
Oh.
And Delva's gone.
He is.
46 yards, untouched.
Man, he didn't get touched.
No. Nelson Delva heading to West Point next year with a touchdown, and it's 34-0.
Good job by the line there, like you said. And when you stack a line up like that, and a good running back breaks that line, a lot of times you're going to see that.
Yep. See you later.
So good for Delva. Got him a long one tonight.
So 5:21 to go in the half. Boy, we'll have quite a few power plays tonight, won't we?
Yeah, another great run there. A couple of great runs and a big pass to Dadrian.
Might have a tough time for my offensive player of the game, too. Manganeris on to attempt his 5th extra point of the evening. The hold of quarterback Street Smith. Archer Smith, the snapper.
Well,
nice job getting it down by Street. Very good job. And the kick is good. So 5:21 to go in the half. Cats now lead at 35-0. This is Guntersville High School Wildcat football.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger. Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company.
Communities that have an independent bank located in them do far better economically than those that don't. I think that we have been able to really make a difference.
20 years that I've been here, the most rewarding thing is just to see the impact that we've had in our communities and for our customers.
Marshall County Gas is a proud supporter of this Community Channel broadcast. Remember, gas does it better naturally. First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
Lee Stadium where the Cats strike again. The Nelson Delva on a long run. That's now 35-0. Manganeris' kick taken at the 3-yard line. And we have Cooper Scott returns it over the 20, and boy, we had a flag.
Flying way
Doc,
across
I think
the
he
field.
threw that flag about 40 yards, didn't he?
Yeah, that was a real nice throw.
That was it was an impressive throw.
That was a missile.
I just talked with Coach Reese, and that last play by Nelson, we ran out of the wing tee. And he said that's the first time that we've run that since Coach Isom was here.
Well, hey, it worked.
It worked. He said at least that'll give the teams in the playoffs something else to have to
give them a little
there you
look
go.
at.
A little more footage to scratch your head about and think about.
He wanted to give tribute to Coach Isom on that one.
And, boy, a big penalty there, a chop block. Block below the knees. That's a big one there. Yeah. And that's from they're going to mark it from the 22. So, boy, they're going to step back a long way on this one.
This would be half
the distance, to the 11. So the Aggies, 1st and 10 at their own 11 with 5:15 to go in the first half. High snap, CJ gets it down, and not much there. I think the high snap there kind of blew that play up
blew
there.
their timing up there.
So there'll be no gain on the play. Now under 5 minutes to go in the half. Albertville just trying to get something positive going here before going in the locker room as they have all 3 timeouts. But it looks like they're in absolutely no hurry. Play clock is now under 10.
Yeah, letting that clock run.
Yeah. I think they might just want to go to the locker room. They're draining it all the way down. Almost got the delay a game. Hand off to Laredo, and nothing there again. It'll be 3rd and 10. I guess what they're thinking here is we don't need to turn the ball over inside our own 10-yard line before the half.
Gus Harris on the tackle there. Now we kind of got them backed up there, shadow their goal post.
11-yard line after that chop block there. That was a big penalty. Now we're under 4 minutes to go in the half. Before we sign off the air, folks, we'll let you know if we're here next week or if we are the Road Warriors next week down at Leeds. Last update I got from Mars Hill and Scottsboro was still 7-0. That game should be nearing the half. CJ to pass. And, boy, nice completion there. And it'll be a first down.
Good throw and a good run after the throw.
Boy, real nice play. Caught there by Brant Sweat. He's a sophomore. And that'll be a first down for the Aggies.
Yeah, Clifton finally got him down, but only after a big gain.
Yeah, moved all the way from the 11 to the 34. So a pick up a 23 there. New set of downs for the Aggies with 3.5 to go in the half.
Seeing Douglas up on Geraldine, 14-7.
It's at half, isn't it?
It may be.
I think that's the last update. That's a quick-moving game.
Mm-hmm.
There's a handoff to Laredo, and he does a good job spinning out of a tackle or two. 2 tough yards there.
Atkinson finally getting him down there.
3 minutes to go in the half. Really looks like the Aggies here will be content going to the locker room 35. I think they just don't want it any worse than this right now.
First down helped them make
really
let that clock run a little bit now.
Because if that had to punt from way back there, we would be in real good field position. There's a snap. CJ back to pass. And just over the head of his intended target, that's number 25, Braxton Hudgens. So with the incomplete pass, it will stop the clock with 2:40 to go, and it'll be 3rd and 8. So that's probably not what Albertville wanted to do, was have a play where the clock stops. So now they're going to have to convert again, or the Cats will get the ball back with 2 timeouts.
And over 2 minutes.
Yeah, still plenty of time on the clock. Especially the way we've been running lately, untouched. 3rd and 8. CJ in the gun. Takes a snap. Looks over the middle. Tip, boy. Almost picked off and then almost called.
Yeah, Cobb tipped that.
And then it could have still been called, really.
The receiver still got his hands on it.
Yep.
Couldn't quite bring it in, though.
And let's see, I just got an update. Mars Hill 7, Scottsboro nothing at the half, and Scottsboro's quarterback has been knocked out of the game, Jake Jones.
Ooh.
Man,
that could be a huge loss, and I don't know how severe. I just got a message out of the game.
Well,
that could do. That could. I don't want to say it's over yet, but
shake things up for Scottsboro, certainly.
Yeah, that would be a huge loss, especially if it affects the postseason. As Cooper Scott to punt, another line drive. I think Lenore, smart move to let it go, but he got another patented roll to the 15, where it'll be 1st and 10. And you know, Jeff, that's one of the things about this non-region week, and I was talking to the Albertville radio crew earlier this afternoon, is, you know, the rivalry and all, it's an important game, but at the same time, when you have playoffs the next week, to me, there's this fine line.
Oh, sure.
You know, I don't want to say this game is not important, but you got bigger things ahead, you know.
Like I said, it's a good opportunity to work on things, and but you don't want to put too much emphasis, especially get anybody hurt.
Exactly.
Like it's happened with Scottsboro.
So to me, it's kind of a delicate balance there when you're looking at this last non-region week. Street will hand it off, and boy, a little bit more slippage there by Julian. Yeah, it seems like most of the players, when they've tried to make a cut, just can't do it.
Especially the way Julian cuts.
Yeah.
He's so quick, and the way he darts at times, that really makes it tough for him.
Yep. So with 2 minutes to go, pickup of 1, it'll be 2nd and 9. I think the Cats now will be content to run a few more plays and go to the locker room.
You know,
potentially.
Scottsboro, even if Jones, it wasn't a serious injury, you know, you kind of get to the point where you think, well, I better just hold him out just in case too, you know.
Right. Yeah, because, I mean, they're no worse than a 2 seed. If Street's pass is intended there for Trayvon Avery, incomplete, it'll be 3rd and 9.
He was well covered on that one. The Albertville DB was running step for step with him. Did a good job on that one.
Yeah, I think I mentioned earlier between us, Boaz, and Scottsboro in the 3-way tie. Scottsboro really, if you think about it, is in the best position.
Yeah, sure.
Because win or lose, they're hosting next week.
Yeah, they get 1st or 2nd. That's the worst they can do.
Yeah, meanwhile, us and Boaz are kind of at the mercy of the result of that game tonight. 3rd and 9. Delva straight ahead to the 20, where it'll be 4th and 5 with 1:25 to go. And I think what the Cats will do here is, what do you think, maybe burn clock and use a timeout, run it all the way down maybe?
I would think so. I would think that would probably be.
Because they can run it down well under a minute, maybe to about 50 seconds or so.
Might try the shift, see if you can get them to jump.
Because that'd be a 1st down. Yeah. And you're right. Ooh, boy, it looked like somebody jumped, didn't it?
Yeah.
Over on that right side.
Left end right there.
He may not have crossed the neutral zone.
No. And we do have a timeout with 49.3 to go in the half. And we'll be right back. This is Guntersville High School Wildcat football.
Shane Vandergriff and the Lake Guntersville Real Estate Team are proud supporters of the Guntersville City Schools and Wildcat Athletics. They encourage you to get out and support your local sports. If you're thinking of buying or selling a home, the best call you can make is Lake Guntersville Real Estate at 256-582-0112. Visit their informative website, shanev.com. They're your source for real estate in the Lake Guntersville area. They'll support you through the entire process, just like they support the Wildcats. The physicians and staff at Lakeside Clinic in Guntersville are proud supporters of our local schools and athletic teams. Lakeside Clinic in Guntersville, proudly physician-owned and operated.
For over 50 years, the team of former Wildcats and lawyers at Beard & Beard have been proud supporters of the sports and academics of the Guntersville City Schools. We wish our local schools the best of luck and encourage fans to support their teams.
Hi, this is Paul Harris with State Farm in Guntersville, your local State Farm agent. I am a proud Guntersville alumni and Wildcat athletic supporter. Please give us a call at 256-582-3250 or come by and see us at 1246 Gunter Avenue across from the gas board for all your insurance needs. We are here to help life go right. Best of luck and go Wildcats.
Steve and Marilyn Murphy invite you to visit Harrelson Drugs. In addition to being your trusted healthcare resource, Harrelson carries a great selection of gifts and collectibles. You'll find aisles of the most popular names and brands suitable for any occasion. They're also your source for customized invitations and printing. You'll always find an all-occasion card to say exactly what you feel. Harrelson's also carries convenience groceries from the shelf and from the cooler. Harrelson Drugs on the corner of Obrig and Patterson in Guntersville.
Real interesting. Back here to action, Manganeris to punt. Boy, nice punt by Brandon. And there's a roll there. That's going to be about a 15, 20-yard roll all the way down to the 21-yard line. Nice punt by Brandon.
Yeah. Coach said, I believe I'll try that
let's try that.
kick. See what we can get out of it, boy. Good punt there from Manganeris.
So a 36.6. Let's see if Albertville is content to maybe just run a play or so and go to the locker room right here.
Yeah, actually, in one play, if nobody calls timeout, they can kill it right here.
Yep. So let's see what the Aggies do here. You would think they would just be very content running it right here as CJ hands it off to Sarant. And, yeah, maybe a pickup of one. And with 20 seconds, they actually do not have to snap it again. And let's see if they do. I'll be actually surprised if they do.
Johnson and a couple of those guys on the interior really stuffing it up in the middle there.
And that'll do it. We're at halftime here at Chorba-Lee Stadium, the 110th meeting between the Aggies and the Cats. And the Cats go to the locker room with a 35-0 lead. Now we'll go to the McDonald's halftime show. Memories will build. Look back at the 100th game 10 years ago, and then we'll be back with the first half recap and second half action. This is Guntersville High School Wildcat football.
Since 1943, the Municipal Utilities Board has been meeting utility needs of the citizens of Albertville and surrounding areas. From keeping your home comfortable to providing necessary expansions and supporting industrial and commercial growth, MUB provides the utilities you rely on in your everyday life. Electricity, water, wastewater, all at a reasonable cost. MUB is committed to providing reliable service today and resources tomorrow. MUB is proud to be a supporter of this community channel broadcast.
The Albertville High School Band is under the direction of Dr. Taylor Cash, Aaron Saxon, Josh Anderson, Nathan Haskew, and Elena Garrett. The color guard instructors are Ansley Cash and Melanie Oliver. The dance line instructor is Lindsay Beck, and the percussion instructor is Brian Crawford. Tonight, we are proud to present our 2024 show titled Crazy in Love. We began with All of Me by John Legend and continue the opener with Fall Into Me by Forrest Black. The show continues with I Am Yours by Andy Grammer and our percussion feature Crazy in Love by Beyonce. We will conclude our show with Can't Help Falling in Love by Elvis Presley. The Aggie Band is under the field direction of drum major Landon McCann. Ladies and gentlemen, we proudly present the award-winning Albertville High School Aggie Band.
You'll like banking at People's Independent Bank and PIB Mortgage. Here, you'll receive a high level of personal service, a full array of accounts and services, a variety of mortgage loans, local loan decisions, and you will see active corporate citizenship throughout our footprint. Step up to true community banking at People's Independent Bank. www.pibonline.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Superintendent Dr. Jason Barnett and Principal Dr. Vaughn Enlow, it is with great pride and pleasure that we present the 2024 edition of the award-winning Guntersville High School Crimson Guard. Tonight, the Crimson Guard wants you to sit back, relax, and enjoy as they present their show entitled Love Notes. Emily Morris. Band captain is Brianna Lawhead. Guard captains are Latea Moore and Addison Sarah James. Dance line captain is Caroline Smith and assistant captain Brooke Braswell. Percussion captain is Landon Martin. Soloists were Landon Patterson, Aiden Waldrop, and Chloe Stewart. We want to thank Guntersville Chevrolet and Marshall Lawn Care for providing trucks and drivers for our van trailers. And thanks to the Guntersville Electric Board for providing our dinner this evening.
Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family.
Congratulations to Buddy Bunch and his staff at Bunch Pharmacy as they were honored as the 2022 Health Mart National Pharmacy of the Year.
As the Electric Board of Guntersville, we want you to know that we are your partner in the community, and we hope our commitment, character, and integrity shine through every time you meet us as we empower our community to be the best it can be.
As the city of Guntersville continues to grow and prosper, your Guntersville Water Board keeps pace. For more information on the Guntersville Water Board, including fast and easy online bill payment, visit their informative website, gvillewater.com.
If you're looking for a rental home or apartment in the Guntersville area, call on Bonds Real Estate. Visit bondsrealestate.com to search their extensive list of available properties. Bonds Real Estate is another proud supporter of Guntersville Wildcat basketball.
Hello, this is Maury Yancey, President of the Lake Guntersville Chamber of Commerce. The Chamber of Commerce staff, board, and membership proudly cheer the Wildcats on to victory. When you shop local, you are supporting the future of our young people. The Lake Guntersville Chamber of Commerce, cheering on the Wildcats.
We know you're looking for a reliable vehicle.
Heading to work? Headed to play. Taking the grandkids to the beach.
Every vehicle comes with a warranty for the length of the contract.
And you get a Carfax with every purchase.
We make everything easy, from the application to the approval or to the payments.
We're not your ordinary buy here, pay here dealer.
Well, we're set for second half action as the Cats will kick off. Manganeris to kick. When Albertville receives the ball, they will be moving from our right to our left. And we're underway. Hunter Smith takes it at the 4-yard line for the Aggies over the 15, 20, 25-yard line where he's knocked out of bounds. It'll be 1st and 10 Albertville.
That was a freshman Oliver in there knocking him out of bounds. I tell you, that kid's got a bright future.
He
ahead
does.
of him.
While we have a second, let's go down to Dr. John Bogus. And, Coach, how are things out there at the locker room?
Good. We're going to make some adjustments on our defense, trying to stop that little crossing pass that they hit us for a couple of times on. But other than that, things are good. I don't think you're going to see our first teams in too long. But we're going to try to run our offense and see if we can't get a little more rhythm going on that. So
maybe at least a possession or two on offense, maybe. All right. All of Dr. Bogus's reports were brought to us by Lakeside Clinic in Guntersville, and before we have the snap, I think that's going to be a false start on the Aggies, and it will be.
Start off with a flag.
Yep, 1st and 15. You know, one of the things that's hampered Albertville all season is, if you look at each one of their games, a common theme seems to be turnovers and penalties.
Yeah, the two things that will, definitely cost you ball games.
Yep, that's right. So that's the first. And speaking of that, boy, a high snap that Laredo, the running back, actually was very alert to get it out of the air. That could have really been a disaster for the Aggies.
Good hands there, actually.
Off the high snap. That'll be a loss of 1, so it'll now be 2nd and 16.
Harrison Bailey is back there to wrap him up.
So the Aggies going backwards here on 2nd and 16.
And back to burning that clock again.
Oh, yeah. They're in absolutely no hurry as we're just underway here in the second half. CJ in the gun. Once again, play clock down to 1. Just gets it off, going back to pass. Looks like he's going to air it out. Now he goes under it. And was it intercepted? I think they're calling it interception. They're talking about it.
Yep.
And he got it. Boy, Braden off the tip with the interception.
His knee dropped down?
I think so.
Knee drop, yeah.
Maybe it was down when he caught it.
Yeah, he was on his knees.
But how alert is that, though, when he caught it?
Yeah, Braden's he's been quite the ball hawk.
That's
the last couple of years.
interception number what this year?
Five, I think.
That's what I was going to say.
I think he had, 7 last
7.
year, and he's up to 5 now this year.
And I joke he got off to a slow start this year, but it's because quarterbacks were not throwing it in 27's direction.
I think when you get 7 in that last year, they kind of catches their attention. They say, ooh, we may not want to throw it to that side.
So another turnover for the Aggies. Street with it. Street
got
he's got Waller wide open.
Oh,
did he catch?
Out. Yeah,
he got it. What a diving catch by Dadrian at the 4, and if he hit him in stride, he walks in the end zone. But what a catch.
What a catch. He stretched out there.
Boy, nice catch by 18. So a 1st and goal and a nice evening.
Oh, you know what? Dadrian, he just gets better and better this year, and he's just a junior too, isn't he?
And Blake, I guess Street's getting close to a couple hundred yards passing after that.
And he could have run for 25 yards on that one, too.
He had a lot of green grass. As there is a handoff to Delva.
He kind of stacked the middle up that time. Not much there.
Maybe a yard. It'll be 2nd and goal at the 4.
Well, they've been running a lot of man because they've even had their safety up in the box. Their entire team is within 3-4 yards of the line of scrimmage, no safety back, so they're pushing man on the outside, and you saw what happened that time.
We've been able to burn them several times this evening. 10 minutes to go in the 3rd. 2nd and goal from the 4. Street under center. Hands it off to Julian, and he'll just waltz in for the 4-yard touchdown run.
Well, with Guntersville, you kind of have to pick your poison. You got those receivers. And then you got 2 great backs, and Jordan, did we mention he's selected for the North-South game?
That's
so
right.
Congratulations to him on that.
Yep, he'll be playing in December in the North-South game down at Mobile. He'll actually be playing on the turf that
he'll
be playing
on.
South Alabama. That's right.
That's correct, yeah. So he'll get an early taste of the.
Yep, he'll be down there in Mobile. So a little early tryout of the turf there during the North-South game. Manganeris on to attempt his 6th extra point of the evening out of the hold of Street Smith. Street's done a good job getting these snaps. There's another good one, and the kick is also good. 9:58 to go in the 3rd. Cats lead it big, 42-0. This is Guntersville High School Wildcat football.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab, as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing, where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
If your parents and grandparents owned a Ford, odds are they bought theirs at Alexander Ford in Boaz. For over 50 years, Alexander Ford has been known as the Ford store in North Alabama. With some of the same faces you've grown to know and trust, we celebrate our past and are excited about our future. We still do business like we always have without hidden fees and high pressure. You can put your trust in us, just like your parents and grandparents did. Alexander Ford, your family Ford store.
Established in 1946, Kirkpatrick Concrete has a tradition of top quality products and service. They now have 11 North Alabama locations to meet this area's demand for quality ready-mix concrete. For your next project, your friends at Kirkpatrick Concrete are just down the road. First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
Back to action, Manganeris' kick. Oh, this time it goes the other side of the pylon, so that'll be a penalty.
Yeah,
Missed it by about a yard there.
Yeah, he's been very good at that, getting that out of bounds just beyond the pylon there. But
hitting that corner there.
That one kicked a little early there. So Albertville's going to get some good field position on this one.
Yep. Be out to the 35-yard line, or it'll be 1st and 10 for the Aggies.
So update on that Scottsboro game. That's
all
not
tied
over
up
yet.
now, yeah.
So
third quarter.
Still not set where we'll be
No.
playing next week.
A little bit of a surprise, Scottsboro with a backup quarterback and Mars Hill with the firepower that they have. 1st and 10 Aggies from the 35. And there is a handoff to number 17, Sarant.
Tyler Thomas on the tackle.
Be a pickup of 3 to about the 38-yard line. The 2nd and 7 for the Aggies. I'd like to mention again here on WTWX, Auburn Tiger football tomorrow. 8:30 pregame, 11:30 kickoff as the Vanderbilt Commodores come to Jordan-Hare tomorrow. Full day of SEC football tomorrow. 2nd and 7. CJ to Laredo, trying that right side, and good pursuit over there. Pickup of maybe a yard or so.
Yeah. Clifton on the pursuit from the middle there, making you tackle outside.
Not a whole lot there. Gets out to the 40-yard line. 3rd and 5 for the Aggies. See an update from Douglas midway through the 3rd. Douglas leads Geraldine 21-14. So that's been a bit of a nip and tuck game throughout. Maybe a little bit of a surprise down at Douglas tonight, as they've kept that touchdown lead throughout. 3rd and 5. CJ back to pass, good protection, floats this one, almost intercepted again by Braden.
Braden, boy, made the break. He got his hands just there, just couldn't quite bring it in.
Yep. That one just kind of floated there, and the closest one to it was 2-7. And he almost had his second of the night. So looks like another punt for the Aggies. So Cooper Scott has been a busy young man for the Aggies tonight punting. 8:21 to go in the 3rd. Cats about to get the ball, up 42-0. There's another low punt that Lenore lets go, and yet another bit of an Aggie roll. And it'll go dead right around the 10-yard line. So 1st and 10 Guntersville from their own 9-yard line. Would like to mention our 3rd quarter sponsors tonight of Wildcat football: Lakeview Orthodontics, Foodland Plus of Guntersville, Remax Real Estate Agents Cole and Steve Carver, Guntersville Water Board, First Baptist Church of Guntersville, Mark Brickey and the team at Sand Mountain Toyota, Alpha Insurance Agent, Dustin Hornbuckle, Pax Nursery, and DNS Lock and Key. Thank you for your support of Wildcat football. First and 10 at the 9. There's a handoff over the left side. Julian. Boy, nice gain there. Or excuse me, that was Delva. Run out at the Aggie sideline after a very nice gain there.
Be about 15 yards or so on the carry, wasn't it? Or he stepped out further back.
They say he stepped. Yeah, let's see. Where?
Oh, we got a flag.
Oh, I see a flag now on the very far side now.
I'm going to say that's probably a hold. Yep.
Yep. Yep, that's usually in that spot where there's a hold.
Good run negated by
the
penalty on that one. So Gunners were really going to be backed up in the shadow of their own goal post.
I wonder if it was a turnover. Scottsboro now leads 14-7.
Uh-oh. We may be going to leads next week then, Greg.
I was going to say, yep. It's not over till it's over. And Delva, after we're backed up over the penalty.
Going to be a good run right up the gut for Nelson.
To the 13-yard line. Be second and a little bit more manageable here.
Yeah, he gets the penalty and some more back.
Yep. 7.5 to go here in the third. Cats with the ball, leading at 42-0. Cats now taking their time. Play clock down to 5. Street in the gun. Hands it off to Julian.
Couple of moves.
Boy,
first
nice.
Down.
Yep, first down. Boy, he's got some nice spin moves, and it'll be a first down at the 24 with 7 minutes to go in the third.
Yeah, over 1,000 yards for the season now, we've said earlier, in the first half.
What a 1-2 duo him and Delva have been this year. Now they hurry it up a bit. Boy, good pursuit there, but boy,
he's still not
down. He's still not down, and he's going to get him another first down to the 4. Boy, that was all Julian Jordan there.
You're not kidding. What a run.
Pick up a 16 yards to the 40. Boy, it looked like, Jeff, that play was nothing there.
And he turned it into another big gain. I'll tell you, he's ran like a man on a mission this year.
He has.
Really had a great year.
Street back to pass on first down. Once again, his receiver is wide open. That's Trayvon Avery at the Aggie sideline. I mean, nobody was close to him, really.
Easy throw and catch there.
In Aggie territory.
Good to see Trayvon getting back. He was a little heavily used last year on offense, but we're playing more defense this year. But good to see him back in there on the offensive side getting used more.
Now, first down, Delva to the 41, pick up a 4. Be 2nd and 6. With 6:15 to go in the third.
Well, Delva on that quick hitter, he puts that head down. He's going to get you 4 or 5 yards.
2nd and 6. Street will call his own number. Look like that was designed. And he's going to be about 3 yards short of the first.
He kept him from hitting the edge there.
Yep.
Going to leave him 3rd and short.
Ball at the Aggie 38-yard line.
Third down and 3 to go.
3rd and 3 for the Cats. Street takes a snap, rolls out, looks. It was intended for Cam Logan. Actually, good coverage there by the Aggies.
Give Albertville that safety there, 13. Des Revolt.
Yep.
Yep, that's a good play by him.
He was at one time a quarterback early in the year for the Aggies. So let's see what we do here. Let's see, was there a
flag?
That's what I'm wondering. Was there a flag? I don't see it, but there
there
was holding. Well, that'll back us up some more.
That would have been 4th down. I don't know if I'd have declined.
Yeah, it'd have been 4th and 3. Now it's 3rd and 13. So, but I don't know, Jeff. With a quick strike offense we have, Street back to pass finds Lenore inside the 40 to about the 37. It's going to be about a yard short. Going to be 4th and 1, maybe 2. Well, you're kind of in no man's land. I think you really don't have much of a choice but to go for it right here.
Yeah, bringing in the power looks like heavy package.
At the 38-yard line, 4th and 2. So let's see what the Cats do here on 4th and 2 from the Aggie 38, Street under center. He'll hand it off to Julian, first down and more inside the 30, all the way down to the Aggie 25, 1st and 10.
Down Wildcats, down to the 25-yard line. Julian Jordan picks it up.
So a nice pickup again by Julian.
Jordan just piling up the yardage tonight.
So first and 10 Cats with 4:30 to go in the third.
Oh, we catch them with a shift.
Yep. We usually catch everybody at least once a game, and there we finally caught Albertville with it, so now we'll have a 1st and 5.
It'll be first down and 5 yards to go for Guntersville. 4 minutes and 8 seconds left in the third quarter.
So 1st and 5 from the 20. Exactly 4 minutes to go in the third. 42-0. Cats on top. Trying to punch it in again. Here's Delva. And nothing there.
Hard running, but they had a couple of linebackers crashing there. You about got to get anything
I
out of
don't
it?
think so. Yeah, they're
good not
spotting
to take a loss.
Yeah, that could have easily been a loss of a couple. Got back to the line of scrimmage.
Guys, y'all remember the 2020 Albertville game? I think the final was 54-0, and it may have been that at halftime. Do y'all remember that?
I do remember that. I think it was that at halftime.
54-0. So we're getting in that territory again. That was the largest margin of victory in the history of
Street going in the end zone.
Cam,
what a catch!
He got it.
Let's see, touchdown! Yeah. Boy, what a catch there. The number 9, Cam Logan. 20 yards out from Street Smith.
Boy, had to stretch out there, but he got his hands on it, dragging his feet.
Yep, had his feet in bounds. What a catch. And with 3:12 to go in the third, it's now 48-0. We're getting closer, Blake, to that 54 mark now.
Yeah, and I'll just bring that up. That was the largest
margin of victory in the series history.
Well, Manganeris on to attempt the extra point.
I'm going to say that's probably it for our starter.
That's what I was thinking, Jeff. That might have been it right there. We'll see. And Brandon's extra point is up and good. 3:12 to go in the third. Cats now lead at 49-0. This is Guntersville High School Wildcat football.
Hey folks, Mark Brickey, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Guntersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Some days, you've got big things to care about. Like that. And that. Luckily, the Whirlpool Smart Range automatically updates itself with features like Air Fry. So you can worry less about keeping up with the latest tech and care more about keeping up with the latest trends. Say cheese. Everyday care, Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bonds Appliance on Gunter Avenue in Guntersville.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh. Quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
On to kick for the Cats. They now lead at 49-0. We're still having people slip on the field. That was one of the coaches, I think, going to get the tee, or no, not the tee, what was that, somebody's fanny pack or something, a belt?
Yeah.
Everybody's slipping tonight on the turf. Right in front of everybody. Brandon the kick. And it'll be taken at the 7-yard line. Up over the 15, 20, 30. That'll be Cooper Scott returning, and he runs out of bounds at the 34-yard line. Will be 1st and 10 Aggies from the 34. Let's see, just got an update from Douglas, and for the first time tonight at the end of 3 quarters, Geraldine leads the game. They lead 28-21 over Douglas. So that's the first lead of the night for the Bulldogs.
Once again, the last touchdown was
So 1st and 10 for the Aggies from the 34-yard line. They're just trying to get something going here. CJ back to pass. He's going to air it out. Looking for Hunter Smith and knocked down nicely there.
Cam Gentle, he read that all the way.
Yep.
Had a good shot as the receiver at it.
Yep. Nice play there by Cam. After we sign off tonight on the AP and Kelly As We See It show, have guests from the Gainesville Sun previewing the cocktail party, Florida and Georgia, from Jacksonville, along with other games from around the SEC.
That's kind of late in the year. Didn't that used to be earlier?
They used to have it earlier,
That's
like mid-season, wasn't it? Something like that.
Yeah, this new SEC schedule's got messed the whole thing up.
That's right. 2nd and 10. Hand off to Surratt, and maybe a yard at best there. Be 3rd and 9 for the Aggies.
Bailey on the tackle.
So 3rd and long for the Aggies, down 49-0, 2:30 to go here in the 3rd quarter. CJ in the gun. Laredo behind him. Back to pass again, and it's caught for an Aggie 1st down.
Yeah, that's a good route. A good throw there, a little comeback route. Makes that little inside curl back toward his quarterback.
Caught by number 11, Brant Sweat, so it'll be at about the 48-yard line where it's 1st and 10 for Albertville.
Friday morning, the 8th, November the 8th at 8:15 at Guntersville Elementary School. We would love to have any veterans.
2 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter.
For the performance for Veterans Day celebration.
CJ back to pass again.
Oh, that was should have been
that was almost
offensive
sure.
interference.
Yep, interfered with Braden there.
Yeah, should have been a flag on that.
None called, so it drops incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10 with 1:53 to go in the 3rd. Second and 10 for Albertville. Once again, taking their time. Play clock down to 10. CJ takes a snap, looking to air it out again. And overthrow.
He got it. Through his hands.
Boy, the only one that could have caught that was Cam.
Cam Gentle.
Yep,
and, got through
just
his
out of his hands there. So now be 3rd and 10 for the Aggies.
Of course, if you're Albertville, that's as good as a punt. Take a
really,
shot.
Yeah. And they might do it again.
Yeah, 3rd down. You know, if you're in that situation, take a shot. Try it sometimes.
3rd and 10 for the Aggies from their own 48-yard line. Back to pass again. Here comes Camp Green. Had a good read on him. Intercepted by Delva.
I'm telling you that
he's playing great defense.
Yeah, he's a defensive player now.
So an intercept, you don't see that every day. An interception by Nelson. Could we call a Nelson kind of our Travis Hunter here? Offense and defense there?
I'm telling you, kid is good on defense. He's a baller, man, either way.
So a 1:39 to go in the 3rd. Another turnover there. And an update, early 4th quarter, Scottsboro and Mars Hill all tied at 14.
Huh.
Early in the 4th.
They're going to keep us in suspense, aren't they?
We might have to stay here till that game's over.
Yeah, let's just keep them in suspense so they won't know where they're playing next week.
Of course, with us still in the 3rd quarter, it'll probably finish just a little ahead of us.
It should, yeah.
1st and 10 for the Cats. Hand off to the up man, Delva, after he makes the interception. Now he has a nice run on 1st down of about 7 yards. He's doing a little bit of everything tonight.
coach still arguing with that.
Well, I wondered why the clock was stopped. We've got a flag way back here. Let's see what this is about.
Personal foul.
Yeah.
What was that, Doc? Did you see it?
Yeah, our lineman kept dragging their guy down the field 30 yards. Way after the whistle stopped.
So after a pickup of 7, now that's going to back us
Another
up.
one of those stupid penalties you just can't afford to have in a big game. And we need to get it worked out in situations like this.
So instead of having it at the Aggie 40-yard line, we've got it at our own 45-yard line. That's just the unnecessary penalties you definitely have to cut out come playoff time. Hand it off to Jordan. Nice spin move by Julian. He's loose.
He's gone.
I think he's gone. He's got one guy to beat and forget about it. 55 yards for Julian. And Blake, you'll have to let us know once you get a count what he's up to tonight. Oh, wait a minute. Hold the phone.
Flag.
Well, this one's in the end zone, though, so this might be an after the play call.
This is after the play, probably an unsportsmanlike or something.
Yep, let's see what it is. Touchdown should count. The white hat is looking at the Albertville sideline, which tells me it might be on us. Touchdown is good. Unsportsmanlike on Guntersville. And, Doc, even though we scored, we got to cut this stuff out.
Yeah, I mean, those are the kind of penalties that you cannot have in a big game. When we start getting into playoffs, those will kill you.
Yep.
And it killed us at Boaz, and, you know.
So that'll be enforced on the kickoff.
Yeah, it puts Jordan at 185 tonight.
185 for Julian.
Good night for Julian.
Been a rather lengthy third quarter. We still got 112. It's like this is the longest 2 minutes here.
It's been a very slow third quarter.
Manganeris on to attempt another extra point. It's up, and it is good. 1:12 to go in the third. Cats lead it 56-0. This is Guntersville High School Wildcat football.
How many touchdowns?
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger. Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company.
Communities that have an independent bank located in them do far better economically than those that don't. I think that we have been able to really make a difference.
20 years that I've been here, the most rewarding thing is just to see the impact that we've had in our communities and for our customers.
Marshall County Gas is a proud supporter of this community channel broadcast. Remember, gas does it better naturally. First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
Nothing game.
For Delva playing both ways, you could go with him in the interception.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. Give him all around. Give him the all around award.
Back to action, Manganeris. Well, that's going to be back-to-back penalties there, kicking out of bounds.
That's going to put the ball at the
35, or excuse me, yeah, because
50.
we kicked it, yeah.
Yeah,
that's going to be up,
50.
yeah.
penalty in football right there.
I don't know, Doc, if that's the dumbest one or my delay a game. Neither one of them are very smart.
It's certainly the costliest.
Yeah.
You know, if you kick it out of bounds, it gets on the 35 or 15 yards past that.
So in this case, with us backed up on the penalty on the dead ball on the touchdown, Albertville actually has it right at midfield now. 1st and 10 for Albertville from midfield, down 56-0. CJ will hand it off to Laredo.
Good hard run.
Good hard run for about 5 yards there. Well, I heard a pop from up here.
And he's talking to him after it, too.
Well, now, boy, we've got laundry coming out of every pocket down there now. And, boy, we're getting a bit on the sloppy and undisciplined side here.
And sloppy, yeah.
Of course, these teams have never really cared for each other an awful lot. And in the 10th game of the year, a winless Albertville team. Some part of it, I'm sure, some frustrations from another long season. But let's see how they sort this one out. I would think it's probably maybe penalties both ways.
Offsetting, yeah. Yep. I don't know. I didn't see the first one, so that's.
They got their note cards out writing. Might get writer's cramp after this penalty.
You don't want to get somebody thrown out of the game, though.
That could affect you,
in the
next game, yeah. In a game that's well in hand here at 56-0.
So is this going to be the biggest margin at this point?
I mean, if it ended right now, it would be. 54-0 was the previous.
And this one's, and now at 56.
Right now, all the officials are at the 48-yard line, just writing away.
Huddled up, writing numbers.
Doc, you might have to have a spare pen to give one of them.
I think they just started their first novel.
There's an autobiography going on, and I would name this one the longest third quarter of my life.
Yeah, no kidding.
We still have a minute. How long has it been since 2 minutes to, I mean, it's taken us like 20 minutes to play 59 seconds, I think.
It seems like it. Whew.
All right, well, now let's see what the white hat says here. Unsportsmanlike, Guntersville.
Unsportsmanlike.
That's what we thought after all of that is offsetting. Well,
personal foul.
We got an extra one on Albertville.
So it's going to be a 15-yarder against Albertville then.
So instead of 2nd and 5, that's going to back them up to, I believe it should be around their 40.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, after all of that, Albertville gets the extra penalty there. So the Aggies started this drive from midfield, and now they've got it at their own 40. And we will have a timeout, Albertville. And we'll be right back. This is Guntersville High School Wildcat football. I'm telling y'all, this has been the longest third quarter.
Shane Vandergriff and the Lake Guntersville Real Estate team are proud supporters of the Guntersville City Schools and Wildcat Athletics. They encourage you to get out and support your local sports. If you're thinking of buying or selling a home, the best call you can make is Lake Guntersville Real Estate at 256-582-0112. Visit their informative website, shanev.com. They're your source for real estate in the Lake Guntersville area. They'll support you through the entire process, just like they support the Wildcats. The physicians and staff at Lakeside Clinic in Guntersville are proud supporters of our local schools and athletic teams. Lakeside Clinic in Guntersville, proudly physician-owned and operated.
For over 50 years, the team of former Wildcats and lawyers at Beard & Beard have been proud supporters of the sports and academics of the Guntersville City Schools. We wish our local schools the best of luck and encourage fans to support their teams.
Hi, this is Paul Harris with State Farm in Guntersville, your local State Farm agent. I am a proud Guntersville alumni and Wildcat athletic supporter. Please give us a call at 256-582-3250 or come by and see us at 1246 Gunter Avenue across from the gas board for all your insurance needs. We are here to help life go right. Best of luck and go Wildcats.
Steve and Marilyn Murphy invite you to visit Harrelson Drugs. In addition to being your trusted healthcare resource, Harrelson carries a great selection of gifts and collectibles. You'll find aisles of the most popular names and brands suitable for any occasion. They're also your source for customized invitations and printing. You'll always find an all-occasion card to say exactly what you feel. Haraldson's also carries convenience groceries from the shelf and from the cooler. Haraldson Drugs on the corner of Obrig and Patterson in Guntersville.
Back here to action, a handoff to Laredo over the right side. And Jordan will get it out to about the 47-yard line, where it'll be 3rd and long for the Aggies. And we're finally under 1 minute to go in this third quarter.
Let that clock run.
Run.
Yeah, let's just get out of here at this point. Ooh.
And now we have another stoppage, and I think we might have a cramp. I think it's Trayvon.
Cramping up.
Yeah, down right. It looks like it's a cramp. And we'll just keep it here. Let's see. The last update we've gotten from Mars Hill, that game in the fourth quarter, still knotted at 14. So they're going to keep us guessing to the very end in that one, aren't they?
Going to hold us in suspense.
Well, we'll be here long enough.
Yeah. Well,
we should be able to find out, no problem.
They're all going to be over before we are.
At the rate we're going.
I'll tell you what.
I'm telling you guys, this is the longest third quarter I remember.
It
Especially
would give
the last
that one
couple minutes.
where was it, Fort Payne? It would give that one a run for its money, I guarantee you.
Thank you for joining us here tonight on WTWX 95.9 FM for Wildcat football. 3rd and long. CJ back to pass. Oh! Almost intercepted for an easy pick 6 by Cam Gentle. He had it read. Boy.
Perfect read, perfect break. He just couldn't get the ball in.
Nothing but green grass ahead, too, if he got it. Boy.
Yeah, there wouldn't have been anything to even slow him down.
No. So once again, the Aggies will have to punt. Cooper Scott in for his, I don't keep up with punts. It's been a bunch of them. I don't know how many times.
Quite a few. Had a pretty good average.
Well, he had 7 or 8 punts probably.
Yeah, at least.
And there's another one of those line drives. I just say, get away. Boy, and Jack jumps on it. That's dangerous there. At the 23-yard line, and we still have 19 seconds to go in the third.
Yeah, I believe he's punted 8 or 9 times this evening.
Very effectively with that. He kind of does the rugby style kick at times. He gets that low drive.
Very low, yeah. Well, Jeff, I'm saying this should be the final play of the quarter, but the way this quarter's going, we might find a way to get a dozen more plays in.
Don't say that. You'll jinx it.
19 seconds to go.
Just take a knee to get this quarter over with.
Take your 2nd and 10.
Yeah.
First and 10 Cats. And, boy, there's a handoff to a Nelson. Nice move by Nelson. Boy, strong. Boy, yeah, we got flags down.
Yeah,
and
face
he's
mask.
finally run out of bounds on the Aggie sideline at the 47.
Yeah, that's going to be 15 more
15
on top of that.
more, yep.
And we still hadn't finished the quarter.
Well, I shouldn't have said anything, Doc.
I know you jinxed us, but I guess we're playing our first string till the end of the third quarter, which may never.
I was going to say that could be the clock might strike midnight. When does time change? We might be in a time change before this quarter ends.
Oh man!
And it is a personal. They're calling it on us, Jeff. Now, how was that on us?
What?
Boy, I thought somebody got their paw in a Nelson's face mask. Okay, well.
I don't know about that.
Interesting there.
I don't know. I saw somebody grab the Nelson's face mask. I didn't see the other face mask. I don't know.
Well, it's been a while since Coach Reese has chewed anybody, so.
They said, is Coach Reese still here? They said, you better throw it. Let's see. Throw something against Guntersville, and we'll find out.
Yeah, let's get him going again. So after the penalty, it's 1st and about 5. The horn finally goes off to end the quarter, and Julian actually slips down at the 29, and this quarter finally comes to an end. So we're at the end of 3 quarters with the Cats leading Albertville 56-0. After these words, we'll be back with fourth quarter action. This is Guntersville High School Wildcat football.
Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family.
Congratulations to Buddy Bunch and his staff at Bunch Pharmacy as they were honored as the 2022 Health Mart National Pharmacy of the Year.
As the Electric Board of Guntersville, we want you to know that we are your partner in the community, and we hope our commitment, character, and integrity shine through every time you meet us as we empower our community to be the best it can be.
As the city of Guntersville continues to grow and prosper, your Guntersville Water Board keeps pace. For more information on the Guntersville Water Board, including fast and easy online bill payment, visit their informative website, gvillewater.com.
If you're looking for a rental home or apartment in the Guntersville area, call on Bonds Real Estate. Visit bondsrealestate.com to search their extensive list of available properties. Bonds Real Estate is another proud supporter of Guntersville Wildcat basketball.
Hello, this is Maury Yancey, President of the Lake Guntersville Chamber of Commerce. The Chamber of Commerce staff, board, and membership proudly cheer the Wildcats on to victory. When you shop local, you are supporting the future of our young people. The Lake Guntersville Chamber of Commerce, cheering on the Wildcats.
We know you're looking for a reliable vehicle.
Heading to work? Headed to play. Taking the grandkids to the beach.
Every vehicle comes with a warranty for the length of the contract.
And you get a Carfax with every purchase.
We make everything easy, from the application to the approval or to the payments.
We're not your ordinary buy here, pay here dealer.
Back here, fourth quarter action. Street hands it off, and Nelson bounces to the outside. Boy, nice move to get the edge, and borderline horse cotton, and the white hat actually throws a late flag.
The lineman, he's not throwing a flag all night.
Yeah.
Apparently, he must have forgot his.
Left his at the house.
Yeah, he left it. He said, "Oh, I didn't bring mine."
So the white hat from way back throws that one, blocking the back on Guntersville. Well, we're heading in the wrong direction. Not exactly the cleanest of second halves now for the Cats. Will playoffs around the corner, Doc. We need to clean some stuff up.
Yeah, we're just getting sloppier and sloppier.
Yep. So the ball's now going to be at the 19. Second down and about 13. Yeah, I feel like we need a little bit more focus here. Even though the game's at hand, you got to start looking ahead a little bit. We're going to have a timeout at Guntersville.
We don't have enough personnel on the field.
All right, so while we get the numbers straight, we'll take a quick break. This is Guntersville High School Wildcat football.
Since 1943, the Municipal Utilities Board has been meeting utility needs of the citizens of Albertville and surrounding areas. From keeping your home comfortable to providing necessary expansions and supporting industrial and commercial growth, MUB provides the utilities you rely on in your everyday life. Electricity, water, wastewater, all at a reasonable cost. MUB is committed to providing reliable service today and resources tomorrow. MUB is proud to be a supporter of this community channel broadcast.
Second and long for the Cats. Street under center. Rolls out. And, boy, he almost goes down. He gets out of it. And, let's see, we're going to have a incomplete pass. I wonder if that's a roughing the passer is what I'm thinking that might be.
Yeah. The only thing
Street holding that hand a little bit. That's the only thing I'm thinking where it was thrown from is it's going to be a, roughing the passer. So the penalty parade continues here in the second half, and that should be a first down for the Cats. Ball will be placed after the penalty at the 34-yard line. First down, Cats. So in that Scottsboro game, there's 5 minutes to go, and Scottsboro has the ball.
Backed up deep. I think that's what it said, wasn't it, Blake?
Yep.
Mars Hill just scored a touchdown.
Oh.
For the Wildcats.
Okay. Well, I wonder if that was off of a turnover maybe. Mars Hill just scored. All right, well, we'll keep an eye on that game as the Cats have a first down after the roughing the passer penalty. There's a handoff to the up man, Delva, to the 37. A hard 3-yard run there by Nelson. So it'll be second down and a long 7. Cats now seem to be taking their time, as it looks like for the most part the starters with 11 minutes to go are still in the game. Waller out here wide to the near side. Hand off to Julian. Boy, a nice spin. Boy, 2 spin moves and a first down. What moves, Jeff, by Julian? To the 47. Would like to mention our fourth quarter sponsors this year of Wildcat football. Huddle House, Quality Auto Sales at the top of the mountain. Leading Age, Agent Rusty Glimes, Electric Board of Guntersville, Slim Pickings, Classic by the Lake Car Wash, Tony Walker and the team at Guntersville Ace Hardware, Lakeside Clinic, Guntersville Church of Christ, and Lakeview Family Foot Care. Thank you for your support this year of Wildcat football. We couldn't do it without you here on WTWX. Another first down for the Cats. Hand off to Julian. And nice move. Boy, look at that.
Oh,
my
my
goodness. He just will not go down in the Albertville territory to the 41.
That should be over 200 for him
Easily,
tonight.
shouldn't it?
Yeah.
He made it to the 40-yard line. First and 10 Wildcats.
You don't know. He's really put on a show tonight. It could be his last game here. You don't know
You
if
never
we're
know.
on the road next week.
Of course, the last score we got, I think Mars Hill in that back and forth game is up 21-14, and that game's got to be down to what, about 3 minutes or so, I guess?
I would think so.
It's got to be getting late.
Unless they're playing like we're playing here, maybe another 20 minutes.
No. We might be the last game, Doc, to finish in the regular season this year. What do you think?
We may be the last game to finish on Friday.
Yeah.
And
another flag. And it looks like that's going to back us up 5.
Yeah, Zach says there's right at 5 minutes left, maybe a little under at this point.
Just under 5.
And it's 21-14.
Yeah.
Well, it's now going to be a 1st and 15 for the Cats. And, you know, coaches always say there's plenty to work on during the week. I think Coach Reese will find plenty to work on to get ready for whoever our first-round opponent is.
Yeah, you know, we just kind of been sloppy the third and fourth quarter. And those are the kind of things we just can't have going into the playoffs.
Yep, they'll
I'm
get
sure
you beat.
he's not going to be happy about it.
No.
Yeah.
Street in the gun. And he'll call his own number as he tries to bounce outside. And he does hit the corner. Street with good wheels. Lowers the head inside the 30, all the way to the 27, and that's enough for a first down. Boy, that kid's a hard runner, isn't he, Jeff?
Yeah, it was. Boy, he could have took the easy route and run out of bounds. He puts the head down, tries to run over the guy.
No.
Street's a competitor, though. We knew that.
Oh, yeah.
Coaches feel about something again.
Well, they blindsided one of our offensive linemen well after the play. I mean, just a blindside block.
And, you know, there's already been glimpses of it, but in a game this ugly and getting late, you know, you don't want it to get ugly on the scoreboard and on the field, too. And that very well could happen as the chippiness continues here. The 26-yard line. 1st and 10.
I think it was Morgan McCauley got shook up a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, I could understand, guys, some of these mistakes a little bit more if we had already pulled the starters. But we still got the starters in the game.
Yeah.
And we're making
that
these
may be
mistakes.
why he's leaving them in.
I think it is.
You know,
yeah.
Guys, we got to work on this.
Which I'm sure Albertville probably doesn't like it. But got to clean some stuff up as there's a Nelson right up the gut over the 25 to about the 23. Good pickup on first down for a Nelson. Well, we got to start thinking of our players of the game and our power play. I think I know what I'm going to do on offense.
You do multiple if you want.
Okay, yeah. Blake, I think from offensive, I think I'm going to go with Street and Julian both.
There you go.
They both had great games.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. You thought about defense yet, Jeff?
Yeah, you know, I'm going to do something a little different here,
All
too.
right. Go off the grid there.
I will in just a
And
second.
after this play, I want to hear Jeff's off the grid call tonight. Street hands it off, and Nelson, and he slips down at about the 18, close to the first down.
I'm going to go with a Nelson Delva.
Nice.
He plays some on defense, and he is a dang good defensive player. Got the interception
First
tonight.
interception, yeah.
And he's played a lot of defense in key moments this year. And
I like that.
He's a great ball player.
I
That kid
like
is
that.
great. Now, I like that Delva. So I'm going to go with Delva
All
on
right.
the defensive side. Something a little different tonight.
So offensive, it'll be Julian and Street, and defensive, it'll be a Nelson.
I'm going to tell you for the power play, I think Dadrian's
That's
catch
exactly
and run.
what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
well, boy, that was just something
All
to
right.
see. Spectacular power and speed.
So Dadrian's catch, and I forgot how many yards that was, Blake, but that'll be our power play of the game.
60, I think.
Which one were y'all saying? Power play?
Dadrian, that early touchdown.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. That was a 61-yarder.
61-yarder, yep.
All right.
Electric board power play. By the way, in the morning, they're doing the Blessings in a Backpack at the Pig parking lot from 9 to noon, I believe. So y'all can go donate.
That's a good program.
Yes.
I've been part of that before.
Yes,
At
yes.
the Pig, did you say?
Yeah, in
Pig
Finley
parking lot?
Plaza.
Okay.
So the Cats at the Albertville 20 has a 4th and 4 with 6.5 to go in the game. Just letting the clock run mercifully here. Play clock down to 3. Street rolls out. He could have got it himself. And oh my goodness, dropped by Cam Logan. I think Cam was trying to run there before he caught it. He
so
easily
open.
had the first down.
He was so open. He said, "Oh my, which way can I go to the end zone?"
Yep, he could have waltzed in there. So turnover on downs with 6:23 to go in the game. That one there, we could have had it over 60. What's the most we've scored in a game in this series? Is it the 50?
It's probably the 54.
54 is
Let
the
me
most
see.
until now, and we've got the 56.
Well, we had 57 last year.
That's right. Yeah, last year we won 57-16.
And I believe, yeah,
Is
last
that probably
year,
the most?
57-16 last year. That's the most points. And then the biggest margin was 2020.
Okay.
Which was 54.
54, yeah.
So the 56, if it holds up, that'll break that then.
And let's see, we have a new quarterback in again for the Aggies. That'll be senior Daniel Wright, number 20, seeing his first action.
There's Clifton again on the stop. He's my leading tackler tonight. Always expect that out of Clifton. I could have easily gone with him tonight, but we expect that out of Clifton every game. He's had a great senior season.
No gain on the play, 2nd and 10. We're now under 6 minutes to go. Still keep an eye on that game on Scottsboro. That's got to be getting close to a final, I would think. We got 5:40 left here. 2nd and 10. And there is a handoff to Revolt. And he'll get a couple there. It'll be 3rd and about 8 for the Aggies as the clock continues to wind down. And I'd like to remind everybody again, after we sign off the air on the AP and Kelly As We See It show, they will have a guest from the Gainesville Sun previewing the Florida-Georgia game tomorrow afternoon in Jacksonville, and also be looking at other games around the SEC.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how many yards rushing they have. We have actually totally shut down their rushing game all night.
Oh, yeah. I'd like to see what their total yards are.
Yeah.
3rd and long for the Aggies, and there's yet another handoff, just really content with burning clock, and boy, the Cats
nice.
strung
Yeah.
that one out very nice. Revolt on the carry, and not a whole lot there. Once again, a 4th and long for the Aggies.
Cam Gentle on the stop.
Very nice tackle.
Tell you, that's going to be one of the biggest things. We're losing our defensive backs next year. That's about as good a group of defensive backs as we've had, honestly.
When you think about it,
between Braden, Holzenback, Cam Gentle, and Trayvon back here at the safety.
we're losing a lot on both sides of the ball.
Well, it's a good big senior class, and they've been a good.
They've been a great one. Cooper Scott on for probably his 9th or 10th punt of the evening. Another line drive one, and boy, he's got a trademark on this roll here. Inside the 30, goes dead at the 29, where it'll be first down Cats. And let's see if maybe with 3:52 to go, if some other guys come in the game here.
They said Scottsboro just scored, and they're going for 2.
Oh, uh-oh. Well, here we go then.
Really? All right, well, we'll see how that comes out. That's interesting.
21-20.
So I guess that means it's, late in the game, 21-20. After going for 2, would that mean they're probably down under a minute or so?
I would
maybe
think so, yeah.
Yeah, a minute and 20.
You'll like banking at People's Independent Bank and PIB Mortgage. Here, you'll receive a high level of personal service, a full array of accounts and services, a variety of mortgage loans, local loan decisions, and you will see active corporate citizenship throughout our footprint. Step up to true community banking at People's Independent Bank. www.pibonline.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340.
First and 10 for the Cats here. And that's Camp Green trying to get outside, and it'll be no gain on the play.
No word yet.
So no gain on the play. 3.5 minutes to go in the game.
More interested in the Scottsboro game now at the moment.
Clock continues to run here.
So it's come down to a 2-point conversion.
Yeah, I just got an update from somebody. Yeah, there's a minute left, and they're going for 2, so a little bit of nail-biting time there. Here it's 2nd down and 9 with 3 minutes to go. And there's a handoff right up the middle. Boy, that's a tough
run. Is that Camp?
Yep. Close to the first down, and it will be just enough for a Cat first down with 2:57 left on the clock.
Well, that's what you want to see out of the younger guys.
Well, a couple hours away from us in the state up in Florence.
Waiting on a 2-point conversion.
Yeah, we're a play away from knowing if we're here next week or at Leeds.
Going to Leeds.
So we'll find out here whenever we can get an update on that 2-point conversion. Right here, it's 1st and 10 Cats from their own 39. Mac Long in at quarterback, hands it off, and Camp Green, nothing there. It'll be 2nd and 10. The clock runs down to 2 minutes to go.
The suspense is killing me over here, Blake.
Still no 2-point play yet over there. I wonder if somebody called timeout maybe before the 2-point.
Oh, they did.
Exactly what happened.
That's what happened.
Yeah,
I called timeout.
That's what I was thinking.
They may kick it now, go to overtime.
And got a final score from Aniana, Boaz over Aniana, 45-6.
Dang.
Well, they may not be finished before us. It may be an overtime, Greg.
They very well could be. That'd be gutsy to go for 2, but they've really got nothing to lose in a way if you think about it. There's Camp Green again, pickup of maybe a yard. As we're down to a minute and a half to go.
Christian Ramirez, 3rd down and 10 to go.
Cats in control, 56-0. 3rd and 10.
They are going for 2.
So they're still going for 2 over there?
Still, yep.
I guess that's what you're supposed to do on the road, right?
Well,
yep, that's what they're saying.
Worst case scenario, they're going to be a 2 seed if they lose this game, so.
Yeah, if they'd want to get locked up in overtime. I don't blame them. I'd go for 2, too, get it over with. Like you said,
that's a long way from home, too.
They're going to be at home either way. So
that's right. Mac Long hands it off on 3rd and 10. And let's see, in for Guntersville, that was number 34, Evan Tate. And it'll be 4th down, and let's see, they will have to run one more play. 4th down.
All right, Scottsboro did it again. They tried to get him to jump again, and then another timeout, and we've got 1 minute left in that game.
So this one will actually end before that one.
Yep. Who would have thought that?
So they call another timeout?
Yep.
Yeah.
Another timeout.
All right. And here we got 4th down, and let's see, they're letting the clock run all the way down, and we'll just take the delay of game with 9.8 left. And Manganeris will come on to punt.
9.8 seconds remaining.
So it's 4th and 11.
4th down, 11 yards to go.
Did they get it? Oh, man.
What?
I thought they said Scottsburg got the 2-point conversion.
There's the punt. Actually, in the punt is Slade Moore for the Cats. And it's taken at the 27-yard line by Cooper Scott. Up over the 40, midfield. Into Guntersville territory as the game ends, and that'll do it in the final score.
Doc,
Cats 56-0.
Doc, they did get it. Scottsburg 22-21. You can let Coach know.
It's not over though, is it?
Left though.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a minute left.
Okay, I keep thinking that. Yeah.
So now the teams are meeting at midfield. So hopefully before we officially sign off the air, we'll know for sure if we're traveling or not. And boy, for a little while there, it looked like it was fairly safe that we would be here.
Yeah,
but
I felt pretty good about my
yeah.
bet that Mars Hill would win, but I guess I was wrong.
So we might be hitting the road in that 3 seed. There's still a minute to play, though.
Be headed
over
down,
there.
What is that? Down I-20 there,
20.
I guess, for.
Big win for the Wildcats. You know, always a big win against Albertville anytime you play them.
It was, and I'm really proud of this senior class. Has accomplished a lot. And senior night, 56-0 over Albertville. Really big. They hadn't lost to them, so that's something they can always be proud of.
Yeah, we had a lot of penalties there in the 3rd and 4th quarters. Again, something we're going to have to clean up.
Yeah, it's an emotional game for both sides. Obviously, we never want to get penalties. We'll definitely address that, but, there's a lot of pride on both sidelines of the kids we're getting after.
Yeah, we're still waiting to see what's going to happen to us next week. Looks like Scottsburg just went ahead by 1 point.
Okay.
So we'll see. We're going to be playing ball regardless. It doesn't matter. We'll play whoever we got to.
Exactly. Proud of the season we've had. Appreciate the support of the community, and whoever we're playing, we're going to get ready to go next week.
All right, congratulations on another big win. How I feel about it.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right, Doc, were you going to try to get one of the players, or we had several players of the game. We had Julian, Street, and a Nelson.
All right, let me see who I can get that'll talk.
You might could see, Dadrian had our power play of the game, Doc, so if he's close by, you might could get Dadrian.
I'm going to get Nick Nelson.
All right, whoever's close to you there.
Hey, congratulations. You played well all year. You're a true baller and getting that interception. You played great all year on offense, but defensively you played well too.
Yes, sir. I just want to thank Coach Reese, for putting me out there, and I just made a play.
Yeah, and you made some good plays, and congratulations to you. We're proud of you. All right.
All right, Doc.
Guys, we're going to be at lead, or
Well, I hadn't got another update. It was a minute to go. Mars Hill has the ball, but
Zach
I don't.
said they just got a first down. They're down to the Scottsboro 42. And
44 seconds left.
44 seconds
Oh,
left.
I don't know what their field goal kicker's like, but might come down to a last-second field goal. Who knows? But either way, we're either going to be at Leeds or back here next week against Jacksonville. So, be interesting to see. But, hey, at least we're playing ball next week.
We'll be playing ball somewhere for sure.
Yep.
We'll either be down in Leeds, Alabama, or here in Guntersville.
All right, Doc, we appreciate all your reports, and all of Doc's reports are brought to you by Lakeside Clinic in Guntersville.